Hey everybody, welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. My name is Casey. Tonight we're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, working our way through the Dark Tower and Sons of Set, a original Adventures Reincarnated release that'll be coming out soon from Goodman Games. They give us an early edition of it, and so we're having some fun there. We are currently down one player, and one of our players has requested to be off camera this evening due to some schniffles and other things that we don't want to be paying attention to. So they are here and represented by that little potato lion in the background there. Andry will hopefully be joining us shortly. Where we left off, the party had been making their way into a violet mist. They were accompanied by a cleric, Varys, who they had recently freed from a binding chain around their neck. Now, there was something a little off about Varys. He had told the party that he was 300 to 500 years old, that he was there when the minions of Set overthrew the town and plunged it into darkness, and that Varkus, Afris, and the others are all also 300 to 500 years old, and have been in control of the town since. This seemed a little nutty, but some of the timelines did add up, and Varys seemed trustworthy enough, but he had holes in his memory, gaps in time, that he would awaken from covered in blood, having been forced to take part and assist in the rituals of Set. The party, I think, had suspected that he had been infected with lycanthropy. Some silver had been used to test him out. Later on, they moved into another chamber where a dark ritual could be performed to provide some scrying, and I think the party may have noticed that there was something off about Varys at that point. Due to me having a cold and, the vagaries of acting, though, they let that one slide, thinking that it was just me joking around. Later, they discovered a violet mist filling a hallway. Andry was the first one through, having moved forward. Varys expressed that, yeah, I don't want to do this, but they sort of encouraged him. Tann giving him the little nudge and making sure that they linked hands. But as they were making their first couple of steps into the mist, Varys wriggled free. Tann and Tahir found each other in the mist and linked back up, and now the party will be staggering forward through that mist. We're going to rewind time a little bit for convenience for our player and give the four who are available here a little bit of time to talk to each other as they move forward. They've tried the normal sensible things, moving forward, moving back, checking to the side. Retreat doesn't bring them out of the mist. Forward hasn't done them anything. To the sides and above, that stone wall remains. I think Dahrian was in the lead with a stick out, tapping away, and the chain just continues on. So as the party has a little bit of time to talk, surrounded by this faintly glowing mist occupying their vision. And we didn't have to stall for long, but now I just have to redo the overlay. So, all that stuff did happen, and then emerged from the mist into a darkened room. That darkened room is dimming even to the enhanced night vision that you all have. You can only see a few feet ahead. Little worms and squiggles of darkness sort of drift past. You wave your hand, but it doesn't really do anything with them. You turn your head, and they don't move the same way like a sunspot or a bright spot in your vision would. They're just kind of there, obeying their own sense. To the north, south, east, west, you can see sort of an outline of a room where the squiggles become proper darkness. And Andry is there, sipping on, I believe, a wineskin, beer skin, stein, flask. I forget what he had. So I'll turn it over to the players as you are reunited, and I take care of the overlay.
Gonna hold out a bag and say peanut. Anyone?
Oh,
Ooh.
thanks.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Can
are you allergic?
No.
Did you
Okay.
just offer us a peanut and then ask us if we're allergic, and then we said yes, we want a peanut, and then yes, we're allergic?
I don't know. Maybe you don't know.
Oh wait, I just remembered. I am. No, I just kidding, man. I'll have a peanut.
All right.
Thanks.
Peanuts for everyone.
Woo!
Take some.
I do not eat. Thank you.
That's right.
That
Wait.
answers that question.
What?
Do you ever like not intimidate? What's the I can't think of the proper word. Imitates someone eating. Can your mouth like move?
Can you eat?
Yes. Yes, it has a hinge.
Have you tried? He's just
I
gonna
have
just
not.
get the peanut that Andry gave him. You want a peanut?
You're not gonna use Blitz as a nutcracker, are you?
Ooh. No, that'd be too mean. He hands you a peanut.
Guess it.
So as you sort of chomping your
Thank you.
peanuts, and the party
Thank
gets a
you
chance to
for
take
that.
a little bit more of a look around this room that they find themselves in. I'm going to ask for, one of those fancy rolls that I tend to ask for when you make your way into a new room. Whoever would like to be the volunteer, this one's a special D6 that I would like to see. A 2.
Uh-oh. Gesundheit.
It's a low number. It's probably all right.
It is a low number, and it is probably all right. And as you look around sharing your peanuts, I'll ask, this is a new room, what skills might you all be employing as you surveil your area, the room in which you find yourself? The dizziness and disorientation of that purple mist, that violet haze, that soup has passed. A utter dark room surrounds you. Your dark vision impeded in some way by those little floaty bits of darkness. You've tried to wave, you've tried to swing, you've tried to move your head. They seem to be obeying their own rules for movement. Your hand just sort of either passes through them or doesn't disturb them. They move in shifts and waves, little bits of them falling down like rain, others rising up like mist, some roiling like that violet soup that you passed through, others streaking across rather quickly.
It's almost like some sort of like mist or smoke or something that is obscuring my vision, or does it seem like it's, I guess, more like pressing in on?
So you see bits that look like smoke in that mist, but when you go to reach out to them, like, okay, is that a mist? It doesn't disturb with your hand. They sort of like, it more like, if you've ever looked out over a swamp and seen like a cloud of midges or those little gnats come up and really like distort, they're moving in that fashion. But you can't touch them, and you've seen them pass in front of your hand, so you've held your hand up and tried to catch them. There's nothing there, just motes of darkness drifting about.
I believe Andry would be looking on the ground to see if he can see any tracks.
Sure, so I think that would be a survival check from Andry. Anybody else making an action here?
I was thinking Blitz would also examine the ground, but actually the ground itself, like, is it stone or like what?
Sure, I think maybe give me a little perception or investigation on that one.
For me, what I would want to do while they're kind of checking the ground here, I guess I'll just use my token. I'll kind of do a little bit of a perimeter around here, looking to see if I, see if I can see the walls or any means of egress through this mist or anything like that. So I'll just do a circle around everybody while they're doing stuff.
Sure. Tahir, Tann?
Oh, and while I do that, I am going to go ahead and do my vigilant blessing on myself. That just kind of stays with me until my next initiative, and then I get advantage on it.
Sounds good.
Tann, excuse me. Tann might oh my god. Tann might assist Dahrian in his kind of perimeter check. So whatever check you make. I guess if it gives him an advantage, that's great. But yeah, I think Tann would just help out because the only thing he has, I think that would be helpful is stealth, but I don't really know how to employ that. So.
Sure. So Blitz, double me up with an advantage on that one on the investigation as you're checking out the floor there.
I think she meant Dahrian. Or no?
Oh, I think I meant Dahrian. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So Dahrian, go ahead and give me
Yeah.
a perception with advantage then. Oh, crushing it. So at about the same moments, the folks that were looking for tracks and the folks that were doing the perception work out that the floor here is far too clean. You could eat off this floor. In fact, you would guess something has been. Something that would leave a fairly straight line behind it as it moves along, cleansing the floor. You suspect that somewhere in this room is an ooze, a cube, maybe gelatinous of some sort, but you can't tell where this thing is. The floor itself is made of stone. It has been worked, so it is fairly smooth. Slate, similar in styling to the field stone of the houses up above. Yeah, it's a decent construction.
Okay, I'm going to switch to have my javelin in hand out in front of me.
Mhm.
Once that's noticed, so that it could bump into something. Basically, use it as a, a 5 or 6 foot pole, more or less.
You got it. And for reasons that are maybe a little obvious now, I'm going to go ahead and hit a button over here. Using that button, I'm going to go ahead and clear the turn order. And I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and click their tokens and roll themselves into initiative, as there is something out and about. Darkness.
And even with advantage. Nice.
19, 16, 10, 6. Who did I miss there? There we go. Let's get you on the turn order there.
Yeah, sorry, my character sheet hadn't connected, so working on that in the background.
No problem.
Apologies for any ghost test rolls.
No worries at all. So Blitz, enemy has been announced, but no detection yet. You don't know where in the room it is. Things that have been noticed so far, the southern wall has a bit of a dip or an indent where the fog is a little less dense, a little more roiling. The other walls, you've gotten a tink off of them, you've thrown some things around. But this seems to be an entryway or an exit from the room. Similarly, off to the east, another indent, something going off in that direction.
All right.
Which was the direction that we came in? Do we know that at this point? I guess we're probably not.
No, you were sort of in that mist and a bit disoriented. By the time you sort of shook yourself out of it, you were in the middle of this room, sort of greeting Andry. You're pretty sure you came from the direction of the solid wall to the west, but that's a boom boom solid wall. So,
okay.
Exploring east.
Okay. You may move up to your movement.
Does Andry have a lot of peanuts? Maybe we could like cast them ahead of ourselves as we go. Offer the little guy a snack.
Oh.
I don't know. Can I move like half? I don't know how to detect like a
Sure.
swing of my mace in front of me.
So you're kind of swinging your mace in front of you, swinging your mace in front of you. You got another couple of steps there. Nothing's happened so far. Nothing's happened so far. And then Thunk! You hit a wall.
Oh, here. All right.
And you do the little, like, feel around, reach out with your mace. Wall to the south, wall to the north, those all feel solid. Yeah, just a little stubby passage.
Okay. This seems illogical, so I think it would... I don't know if I could do this in combat, but explore the wall for any kind of hidden anything, like some reason for this alcove to...
Sure. So roughly 10 foot high, roughly 10 foot side to side. I don't know why there would be a 10-foot cubic. Oh. Well, that cube that you think you might have said would be 10 by 10 by 10. And this little cubby is 10 by 10 by 10.
All right. Perhaps, can I get out of there?
I mean, how much movement you got left this round?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, or 40, 45. I don't know. Go here. I guess that would be a sprint or dash.
All right, you dashed and you got yourself back out of there. And Galaxian, yes, direction skill set is a thing that used to be. There are now some feats and things that give you that, as well as some skill sets for different classes. But I don't believe any of the party had it available to them. So that brings us to Tahir. Blitz started down the hall, came back out. Tahir, what are you up to?
Boy, there's a whole lot of nothing right here right now. Huh. She's gonna hold a finger up, and little flames gonna appear. I'm gonna hold a firebolt, because I don't know.
Sure.
And I'll settle up next to Blitz and say, I have no idea what's going on here, but I feel like we're in danger.
And as you like spark up that little firebolt, just like prepping, that little flame, it seems like it's almost drawing that darkness to it. The little bit of light, almost negligible, but even that's looking compressed upon as you hold your spell.
I'm gonna think on this darkness a little bit later, but right now I think we have other worries to worry about.
Dahrian, what are you up to?
I am going to moving in this direction, keeping
Dahrian, hold right there, please. Go back one to the northwest.
there.
I
Excellent.
think he found it.
As you reach that point, you get a little resistance off of your javelin, and you realize that the squeegee monster is right here.
Okay. And I holler out, it's right here, and I go ahead and I cast Fairy Fire on it.
Oh.
Oh, very nice.
Good call. Good call.
Does not specialize in dexterity saving throws. No. DC 15, you say?
Excellent use of the spell.
2. We have an illuminated set. Now, the fairy fire you may be familiar with, all the colors and sprinkles. This is just like a sad little last drip off a sparkler falling off it occasionally. You can see it, it's not invisible, but it's just not as nice as it usually is. Dahrian, anything else?
I am going to, let's say I moved, 10? As I cast that, I'm moving back to here. I'm going to allow it to, let's see. I'll move back to here by Andry.
Sounds good. It
and
will
allow it attack of opportunity, sure.
Yep, it will try for the attack of opportunity. It reaches out and says, "Be my friend." But with a 15, I don't think it's gonna work.
And I believe now that I see my target, firebolt goes
I
whoosh.
believe a firebolt could go whoosh. A 25 is a really good shot. That'll definitely hit. 14 points of fiery damage. Burn. And so, I think that'll bring us to Tann. Tann, what are we doing?
That's a great question. Now that he sees that there is danger afoot, sorry, I thought I was well more prepared. Oh my god, why? I'm going to. This seems like a fun idea. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Andry.
Peace.
So I will do that. Whip. Hopefully it popped up. Oh, it doesn't.
Enlarge the cube. That'd be interesting.
I know, right? Enlarge the
That-
cube. No, I'm enlarging Andry.
Andry the Large?
Andry the Large. So when Andry, when you attack, I mean, your size is doubled, but you also have an extra d4 of damage.
Nice.
Sweet.
And I want to say that's it for now. Just double checking for any bonus actions. I mean, I guess I could shove it. I wonder if I could shove it. I'm gonna try to shove it. Can I shove a gelatinous cube?
From where you are, no. If you ran up
Oh,
to
wait.
it, maybe.
Hold on, let me.
I think she means with telekinesis.
Telekinesis,
shove.
yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That feat's too tempting to ignore.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I will be able to telekinetically shove from here.
Okay. And how far is that telekinetic shove?
I think it just gets pushed 5 feet. Like he doesn't go far. But I could do it from I think 60 feet away.
Okay. And do I get a saving throw, or is it just a bump?
Saving throw. Sorry, I'm like trying to remember everything my character could do.
We had a sickness-related break for a week, so this is 2-week-old memories we need to feed back on.
Totally. Yeah, they succeeded. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Let's do it up here. 18. So I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. So it just sort of blurps and it shakes like a big gelatinous cube. After that, Andry, there is a semi-sparkly gelatinous cube shaking to the south. Motes of darkness all around. And what are you doing? And you're big.
I'm Andry the Giant. I would like to cast Giant's Might.
Okay.
I'll put that in beyond 20 for you.
Yes, please.
So you find out what it does. It doesn't make me any bigger because I'm already large.
You are large.
Oh, I should have waited.
Yeah, that's okay. I will move forward
Okay.
to my little gelatinous cube friend here, and I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
That one.
21
Nice.
punches a cube.
And you should have advantage, Andry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Take your advantage in
right.
case of that crit. No crit. I do need to ask an important question. Do your punches count as magical at the moment?
No.
They do not. You give it a little blub, 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 blub.
Oh, and I do a D6
Yes, please.
for the Giant's Might and a D4 for the Enlarge.
Okie dokie. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 11 is 19 on your first punch. And then...
I'm gonna grapple it.
Okie dokie. It will do strength. It will roll a 4, which is a lot less than a 19. It is now grappled.
I'm gonna drag it back 5 feet.
Drag it in this direction 5 feet.
Yep.
You got it. It sort of squidgles, and as it moves back, you can see that the area that you're pushing it through is covered in a pretty thick fog of that darkness, but moving in a slightly different way. This is an opaque but intangible wall that you are shoving it through. So you can see further in the directions to your left and right. You can't now see the other half of the cube from where you've shoved it. But, Andry,
That's it for me.
then you have it grappled. A grappled creature can't move.
Wow.
You ever tried to grapple a Jello cube?
Yeah, I'm thinking this one through.
Can a gelatinous cube even be grappled?
It does not have immunity
I like
to
it.
grapple.
I'm
It's
surprised.
large.
but-
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had my brain in the right place. So it just sort of like swaps down at you with its floppy corners, and as it does, an 11, I think, is going to miss. Blitz, what are you up to?
I think I'm gonna go over and stir the Jello with his little club there.
Okay.
Go. Just the old Takaroo.
The old
Oh,
Takaroo. 17's gonna work. 10 is some
Alright.
damage,
And it's magical.
and it is magical. Thank you, thank you. Blitz, anything else?
You know, I think I want to light up the club as well at the same time, just for bonus action. It's got a thing. It's got a light deal. I mean, it seems like the light's doing some strange things, and I think Blitz is curious about that. So
Yeah. So as you
I might
light
just,
up your club, basically it's like surrounded by little sparkles of darkness, little motes that are just drawing in to the light. Whatever light it would normally cast off is compressed, probably by about half. Tahir, what might you be up to?
Blitz, you had advantage on that attack.
Oh yeah, roll your advantage there,
Oh,
Blitz.
thank you. Thank you very much.
You got your sparkles going. Muted sparkles. Still a good hit. Tahir.
I'm gonna move myself up toward the side of, actually just in between Tann and Dahrian,
Okay.
and say, I think this is the first I've ever seen someone try to wrestle a cube before. It's really something, and as he's talking, a fireball goes out, followed by a crossbow bolt.
All right, both with advantage,
no.
please.
Now someone should really make a story about this. Firebolt first. 14 to
14
hit.
will hit.
15
points
of
of
fire.
damage.
Heavy crossbow.
24 solid.
Not a magical crossbow though.
Still an 11. Got it.
I find this fascinating that he's just, Greco-Roman, just fisticuffs with it.
Yeah. Now
He's so brave.
It's awesome.
the somewhat interesting thing is it looks like the cube does want to just flow over and around and engulf him. So I don't know, Andry, if you've employed the E Honda 100 slaps or if you are just breaking a wall of your own body. But it just can't get around you. You're too big a mouthful, I think.
I'm a pretty large dude.
Dahrian.
A lot of chest hair.
Just engulfed in the chest hair. Dahrian, what are you up to?
I tell Tahir, hold that thought. And I move up here.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack with my flail.
Ooh, a pair of 8s. But it's just a big wall of jello, so you still hit it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Wowzers.
Okay.
Oh, all right then.
There
but
we
only
go.
for 4.
Rolling low here.
Get him out while it's just a big wall of jello.
And-
Dahrian, anything else?
That is it.
Tann, what do we got?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
I am going to shift that around. Gonna boop. well, as I'm moving my way over here, I'm like, that's a really good idea. Maybe one of us could find like a really cool blanket and paint an image of a gelatinous cube for like one of our performances, and it could be like part of our. And he's just like brainstorming as he's running up to this thing, and he's gonna
Where are you
give it like
going?
an. He's gonna. Excuse me, sorry. He's gonna give it an open the gelatinous cube an open palm slap across the, I guess, the membrane.
Mm-hmm.
And cast inflict wounds.
Ooh.
It's rolled it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Cool. And 3d10 of necrotic damages.
Yeah, so you hit it and it just, and then goosh, it just falls to just goo. As it does so, everybody gets a little bit of a stinging sensation on their ankles as it kind of washes over just above their hooves. And it's kind of sizzles, but it's not enough, and you brush away at it. As it falls, you also hear a little ting 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 as something metal drops out of it. Tubular, almost a foot long. It looks like it could be a scroll case or some other device in that shape.
Oh.
Now,
I'll reach down and grab it.
Sure. As you reach down and grab it, you kind of give it a quick shake off. Metal, so that's why it had lasted at least this long in the gelatin. And screw cap on one end. It, looks reasonable. Other thing you notice now that you're all kind of clustered there at that southern wall, there is something else going on. It's not just the motes of darkness. There's another thing obscuring your vision, and you could see that the cube had been pushed back through it, and a little poke with your staff or other device, a mist, a fog, something, but it is obscuring that doorway and preventing you from seeing what's beyond.
Is it tangible?
No,
Is
you
there,
give it a little
resistance?
wave
Does it-
through with the testing rod of choice. No resistance to it.
Should we
Did-
hold hands?
Well, they're doing that. I'm gonna shuffle myself off to this corner
Mm-hmm.
that Blitz ran out of, and see, based on what he was saying, if there's a possible hidden door or such a thing in this corner,
Sure.
or if it's nothing.
Give me a quick investigation as you head over that way.
Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop.
Boop-a-doop.
Oh yeah,
That's terrible.
that is rough. But I mean, it being the home of a gelatinous cube, it is spotless and seamless. You check every nook and cranny, no sign of anything there except for where the cube likes to hang out.
Well, there's nothing over here. Anything down south where you guys are at?
I have something perhaps you could take a look at, Tahir.
What may that be?
Sure.
I found there was a scroll case in this thing.
Sealed metal tube.
I don't know if you can see if this is magical or if we should open it.
He'll extend his hand.
I hand it to him.
You got it.
Fling. Quick little spin.
Inside is a scroll or parchment. Are you going to unroll it and take a look?
Or
Sure.
I'll do it away from the group, just in case,
Take a few steps back, unroll it, and take a look. The scroll contains magical lettering. It is a spell scroll of water breathing. If you are if that is something that is on your spell list, then you know exactly what it is. If it's not, then it's the squiggly shapes that you know to show to the other types of classes.
I'm sure water breathing is on the wizard list. I also have a potion of water breathing and a ring of swimming.
Mm-hmm. You
So-
are just geared for underwater.
It's very unfortunate we're in a desert.
Yeah.
If only you were not in the desert.
I would like to imagine that Tahir has a secret fear of drowning, and that's why he has all these water preparations. Excuse me. Huh, well, that's interesting. Tann's gonna take a little peek around the corner.
Sure, you start to like
See.
lean towards the corner, and like
Yeah.
you get like as close as you can to that like foggy mist that's just like right there.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to stick your face through it. You're gonna. It's right there.
Yeah.
I could do it if you're uncomfortable.
I mean, I can, but I'd feel more comfortable if I had someone holding my hand.
Tahir, you've
I
already
grabbed-
died once.
I grabbed Tann's hand.
Okay.
It'll
Thanks,
be okay.
thanks, man.
Hold
he's
hands.
gonna stick his face through.
Sure. You stick your face through, and as you do, you see some things. So the first thing I'm going to ask is, would you do me a favor and
Mhm.
roll me a d6 so I know how many things you might see?
Sure.
A 4. You see
Uh.
one thing,
Oh.
and what that thing is,
Huh.
is an ogre. Now this ogre is in an odd position. It's sort of standing there. It's got its sort of hand on its chin, and it looks contemplative. It's facing away from you. And it takes a tick 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 moment for your eyes and brain to readjust from the darkness that you're immersed in here. It is not lit, but your dark vision seems to have snapped back to normal, so you can see to the far side of the room. And the ogre is not moving. It's not breathing. It's not shifting even the slightest. Oh, it's a statue, is what it is. It's a contemplative ogre statue, looking southward. The other 4 walls of the room have a similar doorway with a similar fog cloud as to the one that you're pointing your head through. So you sort of glance back to the side, and you can see now. Oh yeah, that's a roiling sort of fog. Everything is in grayscale at the moment because there's no light in here to speak of. But fog, and doors to the north, south, east, and west of the room.
He will withdraw his face from the mist and describe the contemplative ogre statue and the various doors that he sees. Sorry.
Tann,
Doorways, I guess.
Tann, that was very reckless.
But I had Dahrian's hand with me the whole time. I felt
But
safe.
you could have died.
I mean, yeah, but I survived this far.
Okay.
That's not a good excuse, but I can't argue with you. I'm just making stuff up as I go along. But I mean, yeah, it's all right over there. The statue caught me by surprise, but it seems all right.
And you saw doorways on all 3 sides. Is that what you said?
I think so. I could see. I
Yep.
think I see one there, and there is one on here.
North, south,
Or
east,
on
and
the-
west, all correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, if you want, we are in one of those things we call a dungeon. I believe at this point. Would you like me to cast detect magic? It'll take me a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. As a
I will-
ritual, right?
Yep. I will sit down, prop open the book, and start casting.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go punch the wall over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go over here and punch the wall.
The walls feel refreshingly solid. No hint of trickery or hidden areas as you are punching about. As the 10 minutes pass, anything else going on I should know about?
Blitz will cast comprehend languages just in case it comes up.
Okay.
Can we go and search the other room?
Oh, Andry would be small. Not small, but medium at this point.
No, I'd
Extra
still be
medium.
big.
Extra medium.
Oh yeah, if your giants might still go in, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
My spell is done though, so
A minute.
nice.
So
I thought-
after their 10 minutes, it'll be over. I will step into this room though.
Ooh. Okay. You'll step in after the 10-minute mark or before the 10-minute mark?
Before.
Okay.
Like, I'm not waiting for magic users to
Crazy
cast spells.
magic users. As you make your way fully into the room, the air is quite damp. The floor tiles below are slick with condensation. There's a statue depicting a 10-foot tall, bulky humanoid. It's perched on a low circular platform in the center of the room. In its left hand, the statue holds aloft a stone club, studded with gems, but you'd need some light to figure out what sort they are. The right hand is contemplative at the moment. Centered on each of the four walls is a fog-filled archway.
Can I take the club from this thing?
You can try. Go ahead and give me a strength athletics check.
And I'm doing this before my giant smite is up, so I have an advantage.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, you hop up on the statue, you kind of get a position where you got a hand and you get one on that club and you give it a roar. Nah, it's carved in there. It's part of the statue.
Damn.
What on earth is he doing in there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Andry.
Does sound travel through the barriers?
Oh yeah, it's
Like,
a little muted. It's a little muffled, like you were talking. If you've ever talked through a waterfall, you know,
Just without the whoosh.
without the whoosh.
Okay. Interesting. I guess Tann would follow after. Just
Okay.
kind of see what he's up to.
So Tann,
Somebody's god?
Tann, you sort of make your way into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Incanting still happening behind you, and it gets a little muted as you come through there. You can see Andre's giving it the college try, trying to get that club out of the hand of that ogre, but it's just not shifting.
Huh. Could I take a closer look at the statue? Like, I imagine coming in here it startled me, but does this look like it could be a petrified ogre, or like it just happens to look like that?
Sure.
Quick
Go ahead.
glance.
Go ahead and give me. Let's call it an investigation.
Sure thing.
Can I assist her with that?
We'll say not needed at the moment.
Thank you, though.
So you assist by getting out of the way enough. You know.
Oh, fine.
And as you get out of the way, goes around the statue, and it's excellently carved. But just like the club is part of the hand, you can see there's a indication that it should go in, but you take a little thing and kind of poke in there. It's fused together, so it is one piece. There's certain parts of like the loin cloth. That things weren't carved underneath. So it was a statue.
Okay.
Wait, you looked underneath?
I mean, if it was a real ogre, you'd see some scary stuff, man. But let's be real, if someone was gonna carve a statue, unless you're into some really weird stuff, you're not gonna be carving out the bits.
Yeah.
Oh. You thought something did this to it.
Now, as you're discussing this, and you're just pointing out the lack of bits, the Ken doll personality, it seems that the ogre suddenly has an idea. Its hand leaves its chin. It lifts in the air. It turns slightly, and then with a fluid motion, it points to the door behind both of you.
Tann will scream like a girl for a moment.
Okay.
Um,
Tann, as you scream like a goat. And then with a wudunk, a wall of stone rises between you and the rest of the party.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What was that thud?
What was that thud?
Do we see that, or do we just still see the?
You don't see the wall of stone, but you hear something give like a kind of thunk noise. And then, if you wish, you can dunk, and there's something solid in/behind the fog.
Oh shit.
Not again.
Oh no.
Damn it, they're trapped in there now.
Oh yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it, huh?
Yeah, at least we got out.
True, I guess we technically do have more ways out. I wonder if there's a way to, like, get him to reconsider. He's gonna, like, tap the ogre on the knee and point toward the door again to see if it'll point again.
Okay, you walk over, you give the ogre a little love tap, and
Yeah.
just seems to be still pointing, one club up, other hand sort of extended in the aha sort of motion, which looks odd on like the ogre's like piggy little face going on there, but no movement, no response. Still felt like stone when you tapped it.
Huh.
I gotta step away just momentarily, Casey.
I wonder... Andry, if I made you big again, would you be able to turn the statue to a different door? Or wait, before I even think that, is the base is there like is the base melded to the floor, or is it like a separate unit?
Sure. Go ahead and give me maybe another investigation there.
I wouldn't mind some help if you feel like offering it.
Oh, okay.
Since
So
I
what are we
interrupted you
looking for
last time.
here?
See if there's any like ridges on the bottom, like see if this thing could be
Okay.
scooted, or turned, or rotated.
So you check it out, and you wouldn't have thought that the statue could move at all. It seems fused top to bottom, but somehow it managed to turn and point. You check out where the feet are, and you realize that the legs are positioned in such a way that it could probably turn all the way one way, all the way another in the shifting of the statue's body, but the base doesn't seem to spin.
We could ask it to turn.
Yeah, go for it.
How'd we get it to turn the first time?
I don't know. I was just standing here.
And as you say that, it pulls back from this door and then points at the northern door again.
Wait.
Hey,
No, different door.
no. Another door. The one over there.
Tann is going to move and stand over here and see if he's him standing over here tempts it to point over here.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll come over there too.
Yeah.
I see you head over in that direction. Now, as the two of you head towards the other side of the room, kind of make your way a little further south, you can hear some noises coming from the southern foggy way. Just an occasional little clink, an occasional little thump, a little rustle, maybe muted voices. That fog is blocking most of the sound, but a little bit of noise maybe from the south. As a few more seconds pass, and you're sort of goading.
I'm gonna try to say in giant. Can you point at a different door? We want our friends back.
As you ask it to point at another door, it seems maybe to be listening to you, because it does point to the door just behind you, and with a little zhunk dunk, another wall rises, blocking the eastern path.
Well, what about the other? Does that one open up?
No.
Oh
No.
we gotta make a decision quick.
I'm gonna try and break down the door.
Okay.
over here.
Okay.
Do I have anything? How much can catapult throw? 1 to 5 pounds. All right, that's not the statue.
All right. As you start swinging for the walls, we'll bring up a little turn counter,
Oh.
just for tracking purposes here. And we'll go ahead and ask everybody to add themselves to it. Click initiative and roll yourselves in. If the folks on the north side feel like doing hasty things, let me know. But you've still got a while of casting, both of you. So I believe Dahrian is the only one who is free without giving up on their casting.
Did you guys hear that growl just now?
I don't think I did.
Okay. It's these new dice from Beyond, but it actually kind of scared me. Like, I guess I rolled a 1 and it
Oh,
it
the mimic
growled at me,
dice?
like a really fierce growl, man.
Oh, wow.
Is it the new mimic dice set or whatever it is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's like, what growling? What ghosts do you have in your house tonight?
Are you okay?
And so, as we kind of sort in here, Andry, you do have the beauty of going first, and so you make your way over to the wall. You've declared your intent to attack this wall. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, with a crowbar.
Okay. Crowbar out. Please go ahead and roll me an attack roll. A 15. Go ahead and roll me some damage. 7. Noted.
And then second strike.
Certainly may. A 9, a critical miss 9. You missed the wall. No, you just gotta tonk 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 and nothing happens, unfortunately. Tahir, I believe you are mid casting. Has enough happened to cause you to stop, or do you continue on?
He's just like going into his book, reading every little cipher and spell, an arcane word that's in there, and now hears pang, 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 and it's like, shit. I should have saved the teleports. And he continues casting.
Sounds good. Tann.
Which way did the door, like, did the wall appear? Did it like slide in? Did it fall?
It sort of just appeared in, since you were with both women on this side, it magically appeared, so it kind of came in from the sides and then met in the middle.
Okay, so there's no gap to try and pry it open.
No gap. It is a magical wall of stone.
Oh my god. Andry, do you have any, do you have a hammer on you?
No.
You got a crowbar.
No.
Alright.
Crowbar and a shovel.
Crowbar and a shovel. I don't know if this will help, but I haven't found a spell that could help us out quite yet. But if you want to take one of my pythons and the hammer, maybe that'll help kind of click away at the what if we remove the ogre's hand so he can't point at any more doors? And then that way we don't get trapped in here.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of freaking out, man.
So Tann, I think, is just kind of freaking out. Dahrian, what are you doing, if anything? Oh, Dahrian, you back? Sorry.
Mute.
Sorry, I muted myself.
No worries.
Okay, this wall of stone ticked up. People were walking. I would say to Blitz, did we step on some sort of pressure plate or something? Help me look around for a trap or something.
Sure.
And I'm going to, I suppose I'll, assuming that he's going to do that, I will hold an action and aid him in seeing if maybe this was a trap of some sort.
Sure. Blitz, I believe you were mid cast. Are you giving up on that cast to do an investigate as suggested, or what are you doing?
I was thinking of doing an investigation of the wall itself, like
Okay.
perhaps using stone tools to try to figure out any structural weaknesses.
Sounds
we could
good.
exploit.
So go ahead and give me, let's call that an investigation with advantage. You've got your tools, so you can take your tool proficiency on that as well if you've got that better. So either way works.
Okay. All right, and it's which attribute or ability?
Let's go intelligence or wisdom, your choice.
Okay.
They will yield slightly different results, but a 27 is going to get you enough. You're working a little blind. It's because it's behind the fog. But you take your tools and you trace with a chisel all the way around. You give it a little whack whack. You listen to the sound. The whole stone wall and enclosure rings when you hit it. This is a magical appearance of stone. It is now part of the wall that it is fused into. No trap or mechanical trigger could have caused this. Something magical took place to get this in.
Blitz would explain to Dahrian, it would seem a magic user has created this as opposed to a mechanical trap. We may be in trouble.
Yes.
A reasonable statement. With that, the ogre turns and gestures back at Andry. As it does, Andry, you see like a little whoop, and a fresh layer of stone appears in front of you.
Son of a bitch.
Is it stacking layers? Oh no.
You know the Sybil ogres.
Well,
Did it say it?
I was told to attack the
No.
ogre, so I'm gonna attack the ogre.
Okay.
Careful, he may have layers as well.
Much like an onion.
Ogres do have layers. You run up and you go to punch, and you punch in a stone statue. It's like,
No, I'm still using the
Okay.
crowbar.
you give it a good swing. Go ahead and give me a damage. I mean, you might have scuffed it and chipped it, but it is still definitely an ogre shape. That seems like a lot of ogre.
Well, I'm trying to chop off its hand.
Okay, it still seems like a lot of ogre.
All right. Swing again, I guess.
Okay. Yep. Pwang! Give me some more damage. All right. Hands still pointing. The meaty wrist. Oh, give me your you're big. Give me your extra damage for your giant.
Right. Oh, big 2.
Not your greatest roll, but it's there. And so, Tahir, what are you doing?
What'd you say about a trap? Next page.
Tann, panic's still kicking in?
I think the panic's over.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I've been trying to find a spell that wasn't targets a creature. Finally found one. I was like, oh my god, do I not have any? I finally found one. Alright. He's gonna take out his own crowbar, kind of position himself in the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little, like, kind of lining up, like, you know, like when, like, an artist person, like, holds out their pencil, does, like, the aiming, or, like, when the movie director, like, imagines the frame. He's kind of doing a little bit of that, and then he's gonna cast a catapult on the crowbar and send it at the hand of the ogre. Oh, wait. Because it says make a Dex 15 check, but it says I can throw it where I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Does the statue need to make a dexterity saving
No,
throw?
you're just like, Ew!
Okay. I was like, okay, I just want to make sure I didn't, like, misread this or something. Okay, yeah, I can hit a wall with this. Alright, so I guess...
Oh, good roll.
Yeah, not bad, actually.
It's not bad at all. Another chunk comes off of the, you know, in the arm area. It's maybe not precision targeted, but it's all working on that meaty forearm it's got.
Yeah. Absolutely. Be like, go for the wrist. The wrist is the weakest part. He has no idea what he's talking about, but he's taking a while to get.
It's stone.
Dahrian, up until a few seconds ago, you were hearing a little bit of noise still leaking through. Now it's just silent through there. You know, as if you were hearing through fog and, I don't know, a ways of stone. What are you doing?
I don't know anything. I should say, Dahrian doesn't know anything about this. I asked Tahir. Magical stone wall. Is there any way to get through it? And as I'm asking him that, I'm pulling out my hammer and an iron spike.
Sure. Go ahead and give me. Are you gonna try and hit it?
Yeah. See if it
Sure. Go ahead.
acts like an actual stone wall.
Yeah.
or
Go ahead and just give me an attack roll, strength check, please.
Strength check.
Attack roll, strength check.
Okay, I'm not really proficient, so do that.
Oh yeah, you line up, you give it a little whang. Give me a D4 plus strength.
4 plus 2.
You got it.
6.
Yeah, you, and it definitely takes a chunk out of the wall.
Okay, this may take a long time, but I'm gonna just keep. This is gonna be my standard action every time.
That's your activity.
That's right.
Blitz, he just starts in on the wall, working his way down.
Yeah, I guess Blitz is to the other side.
All right,
Yeah.
Blitz, you move to the other side. You, what are you hitting with? What are you doing?
Would Mason's tools be a good?
Mason's
thing to
tools would be
use,
real
or-
good for this.
Yeah. All right.
Do you have Mason's tools?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dahrian's just like there with like a tent peg going down the line. You're like, I'll use my number 3 chisel. And
Should I
so
work smart or hard?
That's-
Intelligence or strength?
that's it.
Doesn't
So give me a Mason's tools as your attack roll, please.
Oh.
12. Wow. Even though you line up real well and you put a score line in it, it doesn't seem to have done any structural, you know, just wasn't quite right. Andry, what you doing in there with that ogre? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Top of the turn order. Statue somewhat spitefully gestures back to the east and with a little woof. Seems like that just got a little bit thicker over there. Andry, what you doing?
Just a thought, Tann. Maybe if we leave the room, it'll stop.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. I'm gonna
Lead the way.
go. We heard noise down this way, right?
Correct. To
Mhm.
the south, you heard some muffled noises.
Noise or no noise? Can I go through that door?
It's sure just fog. You reach your hand through. Seems like fog.
All right, I'll walk through.
Sure. As you walk through, you give a little whoop whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Little whoop whoop whoop.
He makes that sound.
It's more that gravity makes that sound. As he finds
Oh.
himself falling. A pit is before you, and you get a quick glance down. Oh, maybe 20 feet, and you're on the way down. There's a bit of water at the bottom, and sticking up from the water, little tiny spiky bits. Could I have a dexterity saving throw from you, please?
I don't wanna.
You might not want to.
12.
Okay. So you have a little bit of control, so I will ask you this question. Would you like to enter gracefully as a diver or belly flop?
I would think belly flop.
Okay. Congratulations, you have chosen wisely. By maximizing your surface area as you hit, you do take a little bit of bludgeoning damage, but you do not get impaled by these spikes at the bottom of the pit.
I think you didn't choose cannonball.
That's right.
Cannonball would have been
Yes.
a bad choice.
Yes.
Interesting.
But you do still take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
As you were falling, you could see that the hallway did continue a bit further to the west.
And
but,
how high is it?
you are 20 feet down. And now belly flopped on top of about 3 feet of water. So it's probably 25 to the very bottom.
Can I stand up?
You stand up carefully, avoiding poking yourself on the spikes.
And can I jump and grab the ledge on the other side?
So you give a
Keeping
little.
in mind that I'm still large.
Yep, you give a little check on that, and your hand just slides right off. Even though you're close to the top, because there's just no way to get a good grip and balance, it's going to take an athletics check to get you out of there. Probably a pretty high one. And if you fail, you might slide back down and spike yourself again. You going to try and get out?
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check. Strength athletics. 18 is the number you want to be higher than.
At advantage. Easy.
21, easy peasy, and you are out of the pit. Your choice, west or east.
On this side.
You got it. You make your way over, you clamber yourself out, and you can see that the hallway continues on a little further to the west there. This hallway, again, there's kind of semi-finished stones on the floor and on the wall. Ceiling's about 10 foot high. No light over here, but no problem. You got dark vision. Tahir, as Andry pulls themselves out of the pit, what are you up to?
Can I yell back to Tann that
Oh,
there's
sure.
a pit?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, there's a pit.
Oh, thanks.
And then
He's
Tahir.
really focused on his book. He's now rubbing his temple as a lot of questions are being asked. It's probably made of rock. I'm pretty sure you're doing the right thing. Clink, 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 clink.
Tann, what might you be doing?
He's gonna go over here really quick before he attempts over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna shout across and see if either of them can hear him. Can you hear me?
They do not. So no response comes back.
All right. At the very least, he is going to clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity.
Okay. Give me a
Take a
dexterity saving throw with advantage, please.
Goat on wall.
Oh, goat on wall. I forgot about the crazy goat on wallness.
Sorry.
Never mind. You just look down at the pit as you go around.
The slightest bit of wall protrusion, I can climb on that.
It's
Shit, you gotta teach me how to do that.
It's on the hooves, man. I believe, if I remember right, I bought myself. I did. On a parchment and like a chalk. I'm gonna write a note. Just write like wherever the ogre points,
Mhm.
stuff happens. Pit trap west, and then he's going to kind of like toss it back over there so they'll be able to find it if they break through, because yeah, and then maybe at the bottom say, we don't know how to stop ogre, we're to the west. Probably should tell them where we are.
God, you're really smart.
So I mean, just
panic.
just given how Tann is, I have a feeling that wasn't just one piece of parchment that got thrown. I feel like that was like 8 paper airplanes that went. But you may do that however you choose.
I do not gonna lie, I do have 20 sheets of parchment, so I could make it happen.
Sounds
like
good.
each one is something different. I remember, like ogre's magic. Phew, oh shit, we're to the west. Phew, oh shit, there's a pit trap to the west. Phew.
Sounds good. So time starts to pass. Those working to the north continue their efforts, chipping away at the wall. It does take a while to get through stone, but eventually you might manage it. So those to the north, chipping away in the darkened room. Those to the west, what are you doing? You got a hallway that bends away to the south there. Are you staying still? Are you moving along?
What do you think?
I don't want to get too far. I at the very least want to poke around the corner, make sure there's nothing mean waiting for us there, but I don't know.
I think we should check out this section.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless it
You already-
goes on forever.
you already got Swiss cheesed a little bit. We might as well make sure there's nothing over here.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, yeah, the slime.
Oh, I was thinking more of the spikes, but I'm sorry.
As you both sort of lean out, I believe you have roughly 300 feet of dark vision at this point, correct?
Still?
That is correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep, I
okay.
believe so. So you see down a real long hallway, 150, maybe 200 feet or so. But then at the very end, you think it bends away to the east. Just an innocent, empty hallway. 10 by
Lots
10
of traps.
by 200. Just a hallway. 125 feet.
Hmm.
Do you want to wait here for me?
Uh,
No, you better come with me because we could get separated too.
yeah, I mean, we're already separated, man.
Oh, I got you. You got me. I'm sure the others will figure out how to. Like, the others are really smart. They can get out of there.
Sure.
Yeah, they are smart. I left notes too.
Yeah.
All right, and he's gonna get his like chalk and paper ready. Like he's prepared for more notes, but he's following Andry.
Yeah. So, maybe a minute or so has passed. Those in the northern room been, frantically working their way, chiseling out, and you basically get to the point where all of a sudden there's a little bit of a crack and like a chunk, boom, and about a 6-inch deep chunk slides down and falls out, and you're presented with another pristine wall of stone just waiting there for you.
Oh my gosh.
But, you made progress. You're in some. On the other side, though, Andry and our good friend Tann have decided to make their way down a new hallway. So could I have one of those lovely D6s, please? A 1 or a 2 might require another roll.
All you, Tann.
You got it. Repeat it was a D6.
A
You said?
D6? You'd like to see a 3 or better, probably.
Okay.
A 1! That's so much better than a 3 or better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Would you be so kind as to roll me a D8, please?
Okay.
A 4.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. So, as you're making your way down the hallway, would you be so
Yes.
kind as to roll me 2 of the D6s?
2 D6s, okay.
2 of the D6s, please.
Got 3 and a 1.
3 and a 1 equals 4.
Does equal 4.
So, down at the end of the hallway, you can see a pack of creatures emerging from around that corner.
What kind of creatures?
What kind of creatures indeed?
I don't like that you described him as a pack.
Well, it's only 4. Oh, it's just
like-
puppies.
It's like
It's
jackals
just
or
puppies.
coyotes.
It is
Just
indeed a
puppies.
jackal. They're a little scroungy looking. Their fur doesn't look in the best condition. They look a little maybe anemic, a little pale. And the 4 of them are dragging behind them something that leaves a little bit of a smear as it goes and occasionally clinks. They seem to have a goblin body that they're hauling along. Now, good news. You've got better eyesight than they do, and you can see them, and they probably can't see you yet. But what's happening now?
Stay behind me.
What?
There's only 4. We'll be okay.
Yeah, they do, it is just a bunch of little pups, so I'm sure we're okay. Does the what is that goblin? Is the goblin moving, or is it looking pretty limp?
It's looking pretty limp, and by the way that they're sort of hauling it with teeth in its flesh, and it's not really reacting to that, probably dead.
That makes sense.
Bonus action, I will giant smite again.
Okay.
Here, puppy, 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 puppy. And I'll start moving forward.
Sure. As you start making your way forward, they sort of look up at you, and you can hear like that little whining bark that they give out as they switch from hauling their prey to getting ready to defend it from you obvious scavenger you.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to go ahead
Come
and
get some.
bring up that initiative here.
We're gonna die, Jenna.
What?
We're going to shift our little map, and you know what? It is ticked over to 10 o'clock, so let's take a quick break as I move some things around on the map. After asking everybody to go ahead and roll themselves into initiative, we'll then take our 5 to 7 minute break or so and be back right around 10 after the hour to kick off our combat and see how we do. With a separated party, I'm sure things will be totally fine. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll be back at 9:10.
I would say though, you go first because you're the one actively going towards them, and Tann's like, ah.
And hey everybody, welcome back. The players are just getting ready for a little bit of shenanigans. The party is currently separated. 3 to the north are working their way through about a foot left of stone wall, as 2 moving south have encountered a pack of 4 jackals and have opted to engage in combat. It is a long hallway that they are working their way down, so we're going to zoom out a little bit to just get them into frame. And then, Andry, Tann, you have the initiative. What are you doing?
Andry can go first, since he made the
Yep.
first push.
Shit, they didn't come. Here, puppy, 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 puppy.
You gonna wait there and call for them?
Yeah.
How about an animal handling check?
I got advantage on that.
I believe you.
Oh, that's what the little tag says, so 17.
They're like, nah.
I think they're scared of me.
I'd be too.
Tann, as possibly the most intimidating here puppy puppy has ever been uttered. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna be separated from my giant buddy, so he's gonna clippity cloppity after him.
Good.
Oh, sorry. Maybe just have some cantrip at the ready, in case they
Can
they
throw
get
something
hostile.
at them?
Huh?
Can you throw something at them?
I mean, I can, but
Oh, you don't want
they're not bugging us at the moment. I mean, I don't think they can see us yet, but he'll just have like a little firebolt ready, but otherwise not actually attack.
Sure. But the creepy here puppy puppy from out of the darkness seems to have had some impact on the jackals as they reverse course, now dragging their goblin booty back in the other direction down a hallway.
Well, son of a bitch.
Andry, what might you be doing now?
Well, should we go after them? I don't know what's worse, the goblin or the jackals.
Well, I mean, the jackals seem pretty not interested in us, so they seem more interested in nomming on their goblin buddy. We know they're there, and it must be safe if they're willing to drag it over there to eat instead of fight us over here. Or maybe we're just a bigger threat than whatever's over there. I don't know. I think we're okay. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe we go back to that room and try to break through to the rest of them. Although I might be running out of well, not running out, but I only have limited amount of catapults in me. I'm not a strong goat.
Andry, Tann, a few seconds have ticked by. What are we doing?
Peek around the corner.
All right. Move on up as far as you can.
I think I can get. Ooh.
What? He's gone mad!
Whoa.
Whoa.
So I can move 60 feet.
And moved on down the hall.
Stealthily.
Stealthy? You see a little bit, but
stealthy?
no jackals so far.
Do we hear them?
Do you hear them? So let's
Because
find
I'd imagine goblin dragging and pitter patter of paws.
That's an excellent question. Do you hear the jackals? And I was expecting to be able to answer that with a dice roll, but it was hiding from me. You don't without some extra effort. It seems like maybe the jackals are trying to be quiet.
Oh.
Well, on my next round, I will
Andry,
peek around the corner.
Yeah. You peek around the corner, and as you do so, you see a short hallway. And then you see a wall of darkness.
Oh my god.
And you're like, wait, is that just a wall? No, that's not a wall. That's just dark.
Do we still hear the jackals? Oh no, we don't hear the jackals.
Don't hear the jackals. And I need a quick question, Dahrian.
Yep.
What is the special eyes effects on magical darkness?
I don't think anything. Let me double check here. But I believe it just gives you dark vision out to a range of 300 feet.
Okay.
I can share it. Yeah, it has nothing to do with magical.
Okay, sounds good. So yep, you just see wall of dark.
That's ominous. I vote we go back.
Okay. I vote we take a rest.
Wait, here next to the wall of dark, or back with our ogre friend?
I don't really want to go back into the room, because what if he starts throwing up more walls?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm curious though, if we were to walk back to and not cross the pit, has us leaving caused him to stop throwing up walls?
So you make your way back up there, and there's still that fog in front of it just across the pit, so you can't see into the room
Oh.
with the ogre.
Gotcha.
I will throw a ball bearing.
Sure, you chuck a ball bearing, and after a appropriate arcing time, you hear a muted tink. You would guess it had traveled far enough to possibly hit the ogre statue. Up north, unbeknownst to you, another 6-inch chunk of wall has fallen away, revealing more wall beyond.
No. I can't even catapult from here either. I don't have an angle.
This is futile.
Perhaps we would do better to chisel next to the doorway. Through the wall that isn't growing, hopefully.
More time ticks
You're the one with
past.
Mason's tools, you must know. So
And you start altering your plan of attack and hitting here and hitting there, and eventually, it does take a few more minutes, but the final wall falls, and you can see through the fog. You kind of stretch out, and clear air beyond. Poke your head through, and you see an ogre statue pointing. No, at this point, it's thinking pensively, facing in your direction, just sort of like, hey.
That's the first any of us have seen that, right?
That is correct. You got a report of it initially, but then since then, we'll say maybe 15 minutes or so has passed at this point, getting you through. Your detect magic spell has finally taken effect despite all the interruptions.
I believe Andre's final words for us were, "Aw, damn. Don't mess with whoever is in that room." Is probably my best assumption.
how close are you to being completed with your ritual?
We'll say
Right now.
that's just finished up.
It just finished up. I'll look through. I'll pull out my little signal whistle that I have, and I'll give a couple little tweets on it, and holler out, "Andry, Tann."
Sure, you get a little tweet, 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 and you holler out, Andry, Tann. Tann, Andry, you hear a muted version of that coming through. Dahrian, as you glance in and you sort of start, chirping out, you've made your hole, of a reasonable size so that you could get through, but it's not the whole doorway. Littered on the ground are a couple of scraps of parchment, sort of cast about, and a few ball bearings.
We're in here.
You hear that?
You do.
Hey, Blitz. Oh, you don't have your little friend, do you?
No.
Still back in town.
I'm worried about him as well. Thank you for your concern.
Right. He would be useful. Well, does anybody have any means with which to grab those pieces of paper without going into the room?
I could probably help with that. Telekinesis. I'm gonna pick up one at a time and kind of hopefully if they can yell out to me the direction, because I don't know if I can quite see from where I am, but I would be able to like kind of finagle it with some time.
Dahrian, do you hear our good friend talking?
Yeah, that's
So-
right. Yes.
So Tann, overhearing their need, you carefully manipulate the messages that you wrote so that you can hand it to them, and they can open up the message and one at a time.
Oh, thanks, Tann.
if I may.
Yeah.
Floor troll?
Yeah.
Huh? Ogre moves. Bah?
Bah! Maybe I should have been a bit more detailed with that message.
And like you hear
What?
commentary from Tann as you're questioning it.
Oh, the ogre moves?
Yeah.
Yeah. He points at an opening. They can hear us,
Hold on, I
right?
haven't got to that
Yeah, they
message
can
yet.
hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you're telling me
so-
this, according to this paper you wrote, that the statue moves and points at stuff.
Yeah, so he points at a doorway and a layer or stone appears. I don't know if it's layers or not, but he will know that stone appears.
I think there's a note that you put in here that said it may be layers or just walls. Hold up. Let me
Wow,
flip
I
through
fit
the
a lot.
other
I
scraps.
fit a lot of stuff in that note in my panic. I work well under pressure, it seems.
Mhm.
No wonder I
Careful,
got all
Tann.
my
Well-
assignments done.
This note says there's a trap to the west. Be
Oh
careful.
yeah. Oh yeah. Andry discovered that one. He fell belly first, but he's okay. And I walked on the wall, so I'm okay.
I don't think anyone else can walk on walls or just belly flop.
I do have spare rope and rope that we could potentially attach to the ogre. He only rotates, he doesn't walk. But that does present the issue of a potential wall. But maybe if it's like the mist, maybe if there's something in the way, that's okay. Like it doesn't matter. Like it won't I don't know.
It sounds like that the ogre didn't move immediately.
Mm-mm.
It was after some time. I propose that Tahir and Blitz, you go before me and pretty much move. Just we'll go in one at a time and move immediately and go over that. I'll come in last. I can fly over the pit. And let's not lollygag in this room. Let's just move to where Andry and Tann are.
I agree. We've been waiting forever for you guys to get through that wall.
It
I-
was
He does not represent me. Thank you for getting through.
I had proposed a solution off screen for situations such as this. But
Oh.
we will deal with that at a later time. Does everybody agree to do this? And I'll keep an eye on that ogre statue and holler out if it begins to move.
Yes. Let us move quickly.
Yeah, you want another peanut, Dan?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll just need, from anybody who cannot float or otherwise get across, a dexterity saving throw. You do have advantage because you get the assistance and you know where it is. And the DC is fairly low now because you got all the help, but it needs to be, above a 5.
Oh no. A 5?
I mean, 15's above a 5.
This is pretty good.
16's above a 5. And
Whoops.
then,
Catch me.
Whoa, what's going on here? This whole
Uh-oh.
thing's in here.
Dahrian's
we go.
character's gone rogue.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and kick off that minute of flying.
You got it. You float yourself across. And in short order, you all find yourself in that long north-south hallway.
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you. There's a bunch of dogs down there.
Oh,
They were scared of me.
who can be scared of you? You're just a lovable bundle of joy.
Yeah, I just wanted to pet their ears, and they ran away.
Uh-huh.
They had a. You said they had a goblin in their mouth.
Hmm.
Yeah, they had a little snack.
Hmm.
But when they moved away, so there's the the hallway goes down, and then there's a turn. It's darkness after a little bit more, so we have no idea where the doggos went.
Now that you guys are here, why don't we go find out?
That
Why
sounds like
not?
a good idea.
All right, lead the way.
Oh, Tahir, I see you have found one of the jackals. This one's a snowy white one.
Wait, what?
He's got his dog with him.
Oh.
Like
Quite.
Falcor.
He's very active right now. He really wants to play.
So as you make your way down the hall, as you reach the bend that turns away to the east, you can see the smear of blood and other such nastiness from where the goblin was recently dragged across it by the jackals. That trail leads to just a wall of dark.
Who wants to touch this one?
Is it magical dark?
It is magically dark.
Oh,
What
You're
does
not
that
gonna
mean?
believe this.
what?
It's magic.
No way!
Yeah, I know.
More magic.
And as you
It should be relatively harmless. It would just probably be very dark.
come up
Wait.
on that magical darkness, so would anyone like to deploy any skills?
Oh.
I'll probably help out unless we need stuff.
I will try and track the dogs.
Okay, I think a survival would lead us in that direction.
I'm gonna do my vigilant blessing on
You got it.
myself.
With a 13, the dogs definitely head right up to that wall of darkness and disappear into it. You also note that there are a couple of, goblin-y feet down in this area that have passed by fairly recently. It seems like they also use this hallway when not being dragged by jackals.
Okay, I have a
Oh.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So no, for the party. Whoever put these black walls, are
Yes.
they stronger than Dahrian? Because he made me see in the dark, but I can't see through these.
You know,
I
actually, let me tell you. I think if I think on it, if I can use an Arcana check for this circumstance as my hallway check, maybe I could learn something about it.
Maybe you could do an Arcana check. That seems a reasonable thing.
Oh shit! Did
Racist.
we lose Tann?
Oh, what? I'm here.
No, just your token fell behind.
Oh, whoopsie. I forgot to drag him along.
So that's a pretty good Arcana check. And with a little careful experimentation, you believe that this is, your standard run-of-the-mill, everyday darkness spell effect. But there's a little kicker on it. It's also silence. As you do your little testing, no noise, noise, no noise, noise.
They appear to be playing the Dahrian strategy of things.
Wait, did Dahrian do this?
Dahrian has deployed silence in the past.
Dahrian, you're not secretly in league with the Set cult, are you?
I
Ah,
am.
Ah, that didn't
I
happen.
am
Oh.
not. This
We're
was
just
not.
gonna look away.
Look away.
Don't
This
look at
was-
the map.
Look
Don't
away.
look at the map. Don't look at the
This
map.
was
Scroll up. Ooh, look at the ogre. He looks pretty nice.
This was not me.
Where were you last week?
Dun dun dun.
Traveling here.
With
That
who?
that
Who
checks.
You.
I was there.
With this accusation.
I can vouch for Dahrian.
Shit.
So,
I also can vouch for
may-
Dahrian.
maybe not Dahrian, but somebody like him.
Do you have
Yeah.
a secret brother we don't know about?
No, but I mean, it's possible that darkness and stuff is is the realm, the domain, I should say, of Set, darkness, evil.
Ooh. And you're of nice darkness, right? You're like more of like a toasty twilight.
Yes,
You're the type that we would probably go outside on the roof of our houses and gaze upon the stars at night type of darkness.
that is
Mhm.
correct.
We should really do that sometime. That sounds wonderful, especially in a desert. That could be
Oh,
crazy.
we have minimal light pollution out here. Oh, we're missing a beautiful chance right now.
After we get out of this place and deal with the whole Mitra's fist situation, let's go stargazing.
Yes.
I would be down with that. Absolutely.
I feel like Dahrian would definitely be the best like person for being like, and this constellation here, like, let me tell you a story about this one.
Mhm. I know them all.
So we still
No,
have a
you
wall
know,
of
we probably
darkness.
should walk in.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for permission. I will walk through the darkness.
Hold hands, as always. Holding hands is very important.
Yes.
As you
Buddy
hold hands
system.
and you step into the darkness, it's completely dark and completely quiet. You can still feel your surroundings, so you can feel the hands and you're kind of shuffling your feet forward. But it's dark. Can't see your hand in front of your face. You can't hear. I don't know if you've ever been in this aside from when you were hanging out with Dahrian, but you can't hear your heartbeat. You can't hear any of the noises you normally associate with being alive. Blitz maybe might be accustomed to this sort of true silence, but
Not gonna lie, Tann is too.
oh no!
Ooh.
Oh!
I think you shared that, but yep, he is
Oh.
too.
And so, as you move into the darkness, you're just kind of shuffling your way forward. What are you doing to orient yourself? Like, how are you navigating? Just
I
walk in a
believe
straight
we're
line till you get your
holding
nose
hands.
broken?
Well,
Yeah.
Holding hands and then dragging the other hand along the wall just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
It's
have
solid.
I have my javelin
Mhm.
spun around backwards, so the blunt end is out, but I'm using that as as a guide
Gotcha.
for
So
the
Andry,
wall.
you start to walk in, and it looks like you've got your hand on the north wall. Looks like Blitz would have their hand as the trail end on the south wall. And you're kind of moving forward as a little bit of a zigzaggy group. Andry, you're the first to notice something. About 5-10 feet in or so, the wall to the north curves in just a little bit, and maybe 5 or 6 inches in, some other stone surface. It's got a little give to it, probably a stone door of some sort hanging there.
I'll push it open.
You give it a little. Nope, wrong way.
Oh. And I can't say anything, right?
Can't say a word.
Okay, I will pull it open.
Okay, so you get your hand, you follow around. It's okay. There it is. You pull. The hinges don't squeak. There's just a little gust of wind on your face as you move the door. You think it's open?
carefully step with my foot ahead.
Okay.
Make sure there's no traps.
There, you get a little tap around. It feels like there's ground over there.
All right, I'll start heading in that direction.
Okay.
So I'm going north.
You step north. As you do so, we'll reveal a little area here. You all can't see this, but I do need to let you see to line yourselves up. So there's a set of doors. Andry has just stepped through. Andry, you're going to see something in a second, but could you all line yourselves up in the chain order that you would be behind?
Put that mage in the front.
You can put me wherever you want.
All right.
No.
So, no one else has
I
seen.
probably would have been there.
Okay. No one else has seen or heard anything yet. Andry's just sort of like leading you off in this random direction. Andry, however, you do get to see some stuff.
Whoa.
What you see are a messy hall strewn with rags, refuse, piles of dung, swarming with flies. The stench of urine and dung assaults your nostrils. Hanging on the west wall, dozens of battered shields. Just in front of you, just a few feet ahead of the doorway, you can see signs of blood and a scuffle, a few pieces of meat, a few tufts of hair. It seems like something had recently been fought in this area. Across the hall to the north, you can see a fairly warm glow from some candles, some fireplace light, and quite a large number of goblins moving about. They seem to have some sort of barracks bunk dining room up there. They don't seem to have noticed you emerging from the darkness yet. A quick eye count, 15-ish at least. I need an immediate response as you see that, because you're stepped out of the darkness.
I will pull Blitz into the light.
Okay. You pull Blitz into the light.
And I'm following Blitz. So
Okay. So
I
you all
would
start
move up here.
shuffling your way in. As you do so, would somebody be kind enough to roll me a interesting d6? A 1 or a 2 will add a whoop. A 1 or a 2 will add some more stuff to the chaos about to take place. And would you be so kind as to roll me a d8? Re-rolling a 4 if found. A 1. Oh, goody.
A dragon.
Okay. No, not a dragon. Would you be so kind as to roll me a d20?
It's all you, Chris.
D20.
A d20, please. A 9. And as you're kind of getting a view, you're all kind of shuffling in. You can see that the goblins are all looking in one direction. And remind me, does anyone speak Hobgoblin or Goblin? I feel like that was maybe a no last time.
No.
No.
Okay.
I was about to earlier, but
You were about to, but you didn't. So you hear yabba yabba yabba, dabba dabba doo, and somebody's speaking Goblin up there, and all the goblins seem to be paying attention. You're all kind of clustered there, right at the edge of the darkness. What are you doing?
One question I do have
Mhm.
was there light in this room?
There is light in the goblin room, not light in the area just in front of you. So dark, and then light where the goblins are.
Okay.
And how far away are the goblins from us?
So you've probably got 60 feet to where the goblins are.
I think Blitz will. The chest compartment open up, and spring forth a sticky net
Okay.
web.
And so you're gonna initiate casting a web spell. Okay. And where are you casting this web spell at?
Trying to catch all the goblins before they
all right.
booga wherever they're going to.
So we're gonna be going into combat mode. So
maybe a little impulsive. Sorry if that wasn't what people wanted.
Options happen. So let's go ahead and click on your tokens. Roll yourselves into turn order. As we get ourselves set up here. And a couple of other details. Over on the eastern side of the wall, there is a set of double doors currently closed. To the north, open hallway into the goblins' living quarters, it seems. And then up there, somebody talking. And we will pick a representative. We'll use you as my goblin initiative. And they will be going on 12. Put that in descending order. Blitz has started casting a spell. Tann, Dahrian, you get a chance to get a word in edgewise or do a thing if you would like. Otherwise, Blitz's spell will start to go off. Tann, what might you be doing as you start to hear the web spell being in, like...
Danger? Are we in danger? So we could see down this zone here, and the goblins are like at the end, or
yeah. Hang on, I'm just getting myself caught up here with.
Oh yeah.
My goblins. We did a thing that I wasn't quite anticipating, as you always manage. I had prepped for most of this. What I hadn't prepped for was the extra D6. So just one moment here.
Yeah, we have that effect, it seems.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. And we'll just do a So yeah, there's a bunch of goblins down there.
Bunch of goblins.
Bunch of crunchy goblins.
A bunch of crunchy goblins. I would say right now, given our Jesus Christ. What? I'm sorry. Is that an accurate count of goblins?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Urge your loins.
Seriously. All right. Tann might do a little scooting over here. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Or wait. Did you say we could just get a word in, or am I left?
So you're in combat, Tann and Dahrian. You have noticed Blitz's chest like starting to pop open, getting ready to launch the web. So you get to act as you like.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna cast a Charlatan Stride, and I'm gonna spend a one of my points to make it all electricity and zappy.
Ooh, zappy electricity.
Zappy. And I'll figure out how to post that in the thing in a second. Well, that's a bonus action if I remember right. Yeah, it's a bonus action. Oh, do I not have any? Yeah, so maybe. Oh, I can still do a firebolt. I'll do a firebolt to maybe that guy over there.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
You got it.
15 is gonna hit. Roll some damage. 16 is damage.
Whoosh.
Like it goes, and you hear huh? And then just they all turn and start to look.
Lightning goat in the corner. That's it. He might give a warning to the group saying to stay at least 5 feet away from him. I think what it is because when he runs by, it'll shock him. So he's gonna recommend to his party to not step too close to him.
Got it. Stay away, Dahrian. What might you be doing with your moment?
Make sure this is level. Cast Moonbeam.
Oh.
And I'll do
Beam
it right
is a
there.
what's a 5-foot radius?
5-foot radius. I don't know how I can.
I'll get you a bubble in a second here.
Okay.
That is not what I meant to do. Let's put this back in the right spot. Let's put this over here. Let's drop down back in there, and let's give you control.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So make it bigger. All right.
And it's at a
Oh.
5-foot radius, like that.
There we go. And I will place it right there for now.
Sounds good. And that is at the beginning of their turns they get zapped, correct?
That is correct. I
Alright.
believe I will read that. If it's anything different, I will let you know. But I believe that's
Sounds
Yep.
good. And as that is prepped, I believe Blitz, the plan was to net. Some people did some stuff, so if you want to change your mind, you may. But otherwise, what you doing?
All right. Yeah, I'll follow through with that plan, I think.
Follow through with that plan. And web is going to be a 20-foot cube. Where up to that set away, where would you like that to trigger at?
Just yeah, right in the midst. Of
Right
them.
in the midst. You got it. Let me see. Do I have a nice web effect? What? No web. Oh.
I think you're gonna have to move forward, Blitz.
Oh, in order to hit the 60-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shuffles forward a little bit, hits off the web effect. How about this? That is a 20-foot cube, huh? 5,
Oops.
10, 15, 20. Like that?
I guess try to get those guys on the left too. There's all the ones you can see. Yeah.
Yep. You got it. To back. All right, so big old web pops up. Web is now going to require me to roll 15 goblin dexterity saving throws. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got some that did pass. Let's see here. The DC of 15, so
They're dancing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 4 passed. You know what? We'll give it to the 4 in the back row here. So, web. Wish there was a mass supply things. Is there a mass supply things?
That seems awfully convenient. I don't know if it would have it.
Yeah. I'm sure there's an add-on that does it, but I don't have it at the moment, so we're going to do that. So as I'm doing that, Blitz, anything else for you?
No.
Okie
That's
dokie.
good.
So as that all happens, that is going to result in now it is goblin turn time. Goblin turn time. will involve some moon shocking. And
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
15.
saving throw. All right. And we've got 4 in the pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got 1 that passed. And how much damage was I taking there? 19.
Yeah, it's a 2d10. So.
Yep, you rolled a 10 and a 9, so 19.
Yep.
Good roll there, and unfortunately, that means even the folks that passed are no longer goblins. Womp. And now we have Angry Goblin time. Angry Goblins. Creature stained in the web can use its action to make a strength check against your It hates you so much. Yeah. All right. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins are going to be attempting to get out of this. So much. Strength check against your spell save DC. Spell save DC on that web was 15. Yep. Nope. Is there anything else I can do? Hey, 2 break free. All right. You 2 are my friends. You are not webbed. You are going to ruggle your way out. You 4 in the back are going to wriggle your way 1 back. And then it is short bow time. Blitz. You have 4 arrows coming at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 20, 20, 18.
Shield. Translucent barrier.
Oh.
Just
What is the
shield barrier up here?
What does the shield bring you up to?
25.
20. Wow. Okay. With that, the shield pops up, and then you start to see some of the web catch fire. You hear a little noise, and then web begins to burn away. Nice. They don't want to burn their air quotes friends, but they will get rid of the rest of it. Burn, burn, burn. Yeah, that'll work. So once those are free, the other goblins begin burning. We're gonna reveal some area here. We're gonna hide some area. The web is burned away, and some of the goblins are dragged out of the burning web to keep them from scorching, moving them off in this way as other goblins rush forward. There's a bunch of them in here.
If any of them go through that,
no, they'll drag around.
They'll go around. Okay.
Yeah, so they will drag around. They got enough helpful hands to get that done. But these guys would now have to shuffle back over here. Shuffle back.
Did we see the source of the fire?
Yes, it seemed like they were throwing small vials which burst into flame upon striking the ground. You're probably pretty familiar with the concept of alchemist's fire.
Oh.
Oh. Better on the web than us.
That seems true. You hear barked orders. And then, Tahir, what might you be doing?
Emerging from the darkness, not knowing what the hell is going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, so we're at. Oh boy, that's. Here we go again. He's gonna pull up the heavy crossbow. He's gonna just sit along the wall. Just put it on his knee. Firebolt, heavy crossbow at the front, two guys. So equivalent, stand up, shoot, then I go prone.
Okay.
First firebolt, bam, 13.
13 will miss.
I gotta switch tabs. Crossbow, bam.
12 misses even more.
It's been a long night. Slink against the wall.
Andry, as the long night continues, what might you be doing?
Tann, I thought we were just going to talk to them.
We discussed that? What? He doesn't remember.
Ooh, Andry. As you rush up, you can
I-
see what the goblins have been up to. It seems that there's a lot of them, and several of them were busying themselves with some wooden cages. Those cages containing large wolves. Those wolves looking quite hungry, going "Rorf!" Towards the back of the pile, a hobgoblin is gesturing commands. Yada yada.
Jesus.
Bonus action rage.
Rorf!
And that's it.
You got it. Tann.
I'm sorry, I might zap you a little bit, Andry, as I run by. That's not what my intention was, but you're gonna feel probably a little zip zap. Tann is going to book it. Let's see. He's just gonna use the dash action.
Okay.
Our stride gives him an extra 20 feet of movement. So as he dashes, he has 110 feet of movement. And he's going to... I think he can get... Okay. Are you able to see my little plan of attack there?
I see you running. Yep. Okay.
In yellow?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, those first 6 on the bottom group, and then that one that I happened to pass by, I think those guys get zippity zapped.
Okay, wait.
The Charlon stride does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Does not
Yep.
provoke attacks of opportunity, but the loop that I just saw you made, you went through their spaces.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I didn't think about that.
The
The
good thing
billowing
you can climb on
flames.
walls.
That's true. I can climb on a wall and on ceilings.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
think the ceiling might be too high for that. The billowing flames, but in this case lightning,
Uh-huh.
blast from your feet, granting you explosive speed 20 feet. When you move within 5 feet of a creature or an object, it takes 1d6 damage.
Okay, so 1d6 will not kill any of the 3 that are currently in your way.
No, but
yes,
it'll-
definitely give me a d6 on that.
okay.
So let me start with dealing them their damage. All right, so let me zappy those 3. So now that you're here,
Right. Whoops.
you wanted to go up the
Let's
wall?
see. So we got here, yeah. So like up the wall. I would probably only be able to make it there, and then
Right.
back.
So I'm good with you zapping those 3, but there wouldn't be a way for you to float
That's fine.
above the other ones.
That's fine.
Okay.
I forgot about that, so that was my mistake. But
No
yeah,
worries at
that's
all.
perfect.
There's no save for this?
No, you just have to run by them.
They don't like
Wow.
this at all.
No, they can only take the damage once per turn, so it's not like I can keep running back and forth by them. So once they take it, that's it for that turn.
So like as you do that, you hear like a new set of orders being barked out by the hobgoblin, and the pointing is definitely at you. You're pretty sure you just heard "geek the mage" in Goblin. And so, Tann, anything else?
Let me just real quick check if I have any bonus actions. Not really. Well, I mean, maybe before I leave the room, can I just try to shove the hobgoblin towards one of the wargs?
Sure.
Alright, can I have a strength saving throw? If it beats a 15, he's good.
We
Which I'm
can
sure
do
he'll
a
do.
strength saving throw. Hobgoblin strength. No, he does
Oh.
not. You give him a little shove back, like the
Yeah.
dwarf, like war. He's like,
Arr.
and then Dahrian.
Okay.
I just realized I probably shouldn't have ended there, but that's okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm
he'll
gonna-
be fine.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
Let me just see here. Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna move that to there.
Okay. And
that is it.
got it. The moonbeam shifts across. The goblin's like, ah, and Blitz.
All right. I think Blitz will saunter up, kind of sashay up there, to here. I don't know why I use the word saunter, but okay. So make his way up here and opened up his palm here and a little gas jet out, and hopefully put some of these little guys to sleep.
Oh. Where are we centering this sleepy spell?
Let's see. It's a 20-foot sphere.
20-foot
does that mean
sphere.
radius or diameter? That's diameter.
Uh,
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose. Oh, so
yeah.
radius. I think somewhere around this guy.
Somewhere around that guy?
Yeah, I think so.
So if as long as you can see there, which you can, yeah, you can see right there. So 20 feet, you say? That's all of them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So go ahead and give me that those d6s.
Oh yeah.
Or sorry, d8s. 5 of the d8s. $26, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we will start with the lowest of them. So you just like making me do things. You go to sleep.
I'll have you know, Casey, I didn't make you do anything.
Yeah. Yep. And you go to sleep. That equals 12. And that equals 16. And that equals 20. And that equals 24. And then there are no 2 hit point folks running around. So those 6 goblins just wolfed down in front of you.
And then one more guy with his eyelids are a little heavy.
He's just like,
I think that's it.
All right. That will bring up the goblin horde, of which 4 are about to get zapped. Can I get a new round of damage for that moonbeam, please? Higher than a 14 would save me some rolling. Nope. 10 gonna make me roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 stays alive. The other 3 are no more. And then it's Goblin Horde time. And so, you're gonna wake up you. 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 All right. Those are all awake. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hobgoblins line up their short bows and aim at Tann before we start doing some repositioning. So Tann, you've got 6
What?
short bow attacks coming your way.
Hey,
Wait.
Casey.
Yep.
I don't know if this guy went into the moonbeam.
No, he's the one who
but-
started there. He'll be escaping in just a moment.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's me lining up to keep my counts square. So Tann, 6 short bows coming your way.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, that was fast. Okay, 1, 2.
1,
2
2,
hit.
3, 4, 5, 6. 2 hits. 18 and 20 for hits. 8 and 6 for damage. Take 14 points of damage. Other goblins start being woken back up. I will take care of them in a moment. The wargs start shoving them around. A sleeping goblin that's woken up gets an action. Yes? Yes, it is still their turn. So you will wake up. You will move 15 feet. You will wake up. You will move 15 feet. Bonus action disengages. 15 feet to get out of there. You will step out of there. You will all be awake. You will have enough movement to step back, step back, step back, step back, and that will make room for a warg and a half. Tann, 1 warg has made its way up to you. The others are all shuffling, eager to get into it, but only 1 will get a chance to chomp. Bite. 18?
That will hit.
Can I have a DC 13 strength saving throw as it tries to pull you down?
Oh.
21. You stay standing, short-footed in your short-footedness. And that will also bring up our hobgoblin, who will shift around just a bit. Take aim at Tann. Tann, you've got a... Where'd you go, hobgoblin's thing? There you are. Longbow shot coming at you.
Oh god.
Does have the martial advantage, and so an
Oh god.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, it will do 14 points of damage to you.
Oh, that is exactly what you needed.
Oh no!
It's unfortunate that I'm going to use my Cloud Rune to
Oh!
put that on the warg.
Oh!
Well done.
14 points of damage to the warg instead. Directing critter 30 feet. Creature becomes target of the attack using the same roll. It certainly did. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep. All things. Warg does not look pleased by this at all.
Andry, you're the best.
Tahir, as the goblins begin surging southward, what are you doing?
Ah, shit. I'm going to stand up and say, well, looks like Tann needs me. You can't beat no dynamite without TNT.
Hell yeah, man.
He will draw his sword. He will flex out. I will cast haste upon myself.
Oh.
And with my super dumb, stupid mage movement, because reasons. Hello, how's it going?
Hey, TNT buddy.
And then just a wide slash comes up at the warg in front of me.
You got it.
And I will also activate Blade Song.
Gotcha.
18
18's
to
going to hit. 9 is some damage.
I think it's best if you back up a little bit.
Ow. Anything else for you to hear?
That's it.
Andry, you're not on the front line for like the first time in the campaign. What are you doing?
I don't know. I can't do anything. I'm gonna
The
grab
mages-
Tann and
Throw some crap.
I'm gonna what? No,
There's a bunch of crap on the floor.
I'm gonna grab Tann and throw her over here.
Okay, that is a grapple. Tann, you may allow this if you wish. Do you wish to allow a
allow
grapple?
it.
All right,
I allow it.
you are grappled. You are moved using twice the movement. Andry, that was one of your grapples.
I will move forward.
Certainly may.
Yeah, shit, wrong thing. Tahir,
Okay.
What's up?
what are you doing?
I'm the front line.
No, you're
Yes?
gonna die.
You gotta have more faith in me than that, friend. Remember, it was one lucky shot.
Hooah! Yup.
So 2d8 plus 7.
That's 9 plus 7 is 16.
Plus 2 for rage.
Is 18. You boop and doosh. Warg just.
Now I will step forward
Okay. Oh.
and bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I will giant smite. So now I'm large.
As Andry fills the hall, Tann, I get to ask what you're doing. And Galaxian, thanks for the compliment there. The precision is because I just can't keep up if I don't keep the numbers straight. What do we got going on?
Tann has learned his lesson. He is going to cast a mirror image on itself. Mirror image is not a concentration, so I could still have my zappy feed on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So that's my bonus action, and then for my action, I originally had something else in mind, so all my my measurements are a little off. Oh, there's that turns around there. Okay.
Yeah, you would have noticed there's a little hallway heading off there when you ran your last loop.
Right. All right. So he would probably just kind of zoop by along the wall, like an anime freak, and get that guy.
Okay.
Those three, and then maybe the warg before darting back around the corner.
Okay. How much running room you got?
55 feet.
And give you your best possible run. 55 would get you right back to here.
Oh, really? Whoopsie. Oh, that's right. I can dash because my spell was a bonus action, so that's 110.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you can do
Sorry, that was my bad.
that will give a little zets to Andry and to here though.
I know. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Gotta lose fucking concentration on this spell.
Oh, 5, huh?
5 zappy zaps.
5 zappy zaps to here and Andry. 5 zappy zaps.
Sure.
And so.
If I remember right, I think we still have those rerolls that Casey let us keep from last time because we didn't get to use them.
Yes, we do have rerolls.
I got 5 player
good memory.
rerolls on the board.
I'm taking one for a
Okie dokie.
specific reason.
I'm glad I made my note on my board.
That's better.
Down to 4 player rerolls. And so, Dahrian, what are we doing?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Move Moonbeam there.
You got it?
And I think that is all I can do this round.
You got it. The goblin's like, no! Blitz, what are you up to?
Alright, Blitz is gonna produce a small contraption. This little metallic spider-looking thing that's got a little glass chamber of some kind of liquid. I go up and slap it on Andry's back, and it's gonna keep pumping every round a little bit of health into him
Oh,
with
Oh.
heroism. Let me see here. There we go.
nice. Andry, pick up 4 temporary hit points. And anything else for you there, Blitz?
No. I think
Alright.
maybe I'll just... Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to see if I can take care of some of those temporary hit points for you there. But in the meanwhile, first, can I have a new Moonbeam roll? Give me a nice high number. Ooh, 7 is low enough. I got to roll for everybody. Come here, goblins. Constitution for the Moonbeam, right? Yeah. 1,
Great.
2, 3, 4. You were a DC 15?
DC 15, yeah.
DC 15. Number 3 passes. He's alive! The other ones are super dead. That was the wrong one, but I will just get rid of you, and I will keep... Oh no, they all dead. You were already hurt. Never mind.
Nice.
4 goblins dissolve in the moonlight. But then the others start to do stuff. These 3 decide that discretion is the better part of valor, bonus action disengage, and scoot on back a bit, heading over this way, jumping atop beds, trying to get out of the line of sight from the horrible, horrible Moonbeam person. I'm going to keep going. We're going to get some wargs that are rushing in to fill the gap. We're going to get a warg here. We're going to get a warg squeezing right here. He will be at disadvantage. And we're going to get a warg squeezing to get up here without getting into the Moonbeam. So we have 2 squeezing wargs, 1 normal warg, and 1 baying at the moonlight. We'll start with the wargs. Come here, wargs. 2 disadvantage wargs. Number 1. Number 2. I don't think a 15 or a 6 hit, do they, Andry?
No, sorry, you need 16.
16. All right. Straight up roll on the last one. 7 is not going to do. The wargs all miss. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 short bows coming from the goblin. Andry, 10 short bows incoming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that was 4 hits. 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7, 23. Cut that in half, of course. And then we've got a longbow coming from the hobgoblin, shouting out his yabba dabba doo. 15's gonna miss though. Start to spread themselves out a little bit. They're getting wise. Tahir, what do we got?
The whole squeezing thing really fucked up things I was gonna do now. Hasted action, disengage. What's up?
Oh. Hi.
I will. No, it was within 5 feet of him. Shocking grasp.
Uh-oh.
Zap. That will miss. Sword. I have a sword, indeed.
4 rerolls if you want.
No.
Okay.
That's a firebolt.
I mean, that's
But I assume 11 doesn't hit.
11 doesn't hit. No.
Great. I zip back to where I was.
Oh. No reaction. Oh. Andry, what might you be doing?
I have a lot of things in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Man, you guys haven't killed anything yet.
Yeah, not so much.
I'm gonna punch the work.
Okay. You do.
Oh, that's good. So that
Boy, do you.
plus that plus 2.
He can't handle another of those,
Oh,
but he handled
that's
the first one.
terrible. Well, I'll hit him again then.
No! Yeah, you do.
Okay. So that
Mm-hmm.
plus that
I mean, you even did more this time.
and plus 2.
Where it goes down.
I'm gonna grapple this guy.
Oh.
Is he very strong?
He's 14
yeah,
strong.
14, eh?
But you're 18 strong.
18. And I am going to drag him over
Oh.
here so that he's in the moonbeam.
Yeah, as long as you squeeze and don't go in the moonbeam yourself, you're fine. Shift 1 to the right so you're not standing on that goblin. And we're good. Beam.
And I believe if he goes in the moonbeam, does he not take damage?
He will at the start of his turn.
Yeah. He would have to purposefully go in. It would have to be his action for him to take the damage.
Oh, okay.
Tann, what might you be doing? Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. Things have opened
just
up for
to
me.
Be
Or what?
honest,
Yep.
Casey, I think this guy gets an opportunity attack.
Who
and
did where?
Probably this guy. This guy.
Huh?
He would get an opportunity attack.
Mm,
Did he not attack me?
No, he had to squeeze out. So you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you're good. And you wouldn't have gone close to that guy. No, I don't think
I
anybody
think
would.
this goblin's got a bow anyway, so
Yep.
I don't think you can opportunity attack with bows.
Yep, you're all in the clear.
Excellent.
Tann.
Yes.
Tired of being zapped by the Tann.
I know, I felt so bad. I was like, I can't do anything else. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that could work. Okay. I'm gonna use my dash action.
Okay.
To whoops. Whoop. 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 Whip, 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 whip. Whip, whip. 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 Oh, sweet, that'll get me back. Whip. Excuse me. All right. So I'll be able to get that group of 3, Hobgoblin and Goblin, and the line without harming my friends with my dash action. Oh wow, yours was more efficient.
So yeah, I mean, you can get everybody on the right hand side.
Nice. I'll do that.
Okay. Everybody's like, and can I see the D6 damage roll there, please?
Uh-huh. D6 coming right up. If it would roll a little faster, please.
Also, this spell's I don't think was supposed to work this way. All right. -2, -2. All right, I'm gonna be playing on -2s for a little while. As I do so,
Sure.
Dahrian, what are you up to?
Mm,
I'm going
Or sorry,
to...
anything else for you there, Tann?
I would like to get off one last chromatic orb. I'll spend 2 sorcery points to make it a bonus action with quickened action.
Oh, okay.
And I would like to hit the leader who gave off the gank the mage order.
Okay.
I mean, if I hit.
You got it.
But you got it. Roll.
Yeah, 20's definitely gonna hit. 17 is a ton of damage.
Who did you hit?
You hit
The leader.
the hobgoblin. And the hobgoblin goes yabba. And
I'm sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to get that last bit in there.
yep, no, absolutely. Yeah, that drops the hobgoblin, and like as you're running past, like all the goblins are like, Dahrian, as your turn rolls around and all the goblins are just like looking at like everything that's going on, they're like, oh. What are you up to?
I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to
Yes.
toll the dead on him.
You got it.
That is... What is that? Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, 17.
Oh, man.
Avoids
Okay.
that one.
He does avoid it.
What
Wise
else
warg.
might we have?
And I just moved back here. That's it. That's all I
Got
had.
it. And does anyone happen to recall what my goblins were going on? Because I deleted, of course, the token. I was using
12.
They were on the 12, so they are 1 down from there. Got it. Blitz. What you might be doing?
All right. Enough of this casting stuff. Time to get up there and help
Oh,
Andry beat these doggies. Start wailing away with these mace strikes.
got it.
Oh.
No.
Oh, and by the way, I guess attacking the upper one there. Second attack.
Get rerolls.
Hey.
We do have
21.
rerolls.
4 rerolls. 10 points of damage is a good hit.
That's all right. Hey.
Blitz, anything else for you?
No, it's good.
Tahir, what might be doing?
I think for the sake of consistency and be honest, I think they were going before me.
All right, flip it around. Can I get a zappy zap from our moonbeam, please?
Ah.
713 takes all of it. Not quite enough to melt the warg, but it does not seem pleased with that. It does move out of the moonbeam area.
It's grappled.
It is grappled. It stays in the moonbeam area for the moment. It will try and move out of the moonbeam area by trying to break the grapple. Let me go,
would
but 16.
I have gotten advantage on the first attack due to the grapple? I didn't.
No, grapple is not
okay.
restrained.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
12. It breaks free.
It does get loose.
It does try to get out of the moonbeam now. Now Blitz would get an attack of opportunity, if you would like.
I like.
19's gonna hit. Ooh, 13's enough. It got out of the light, but it didn't get out of the way enough. Goblin will bonus action disengage, shift its way back. Warg will step up. Warg will step up and disengage. Dunk, dunk. And it is 2 wargs on Andry first. Wargy. Where'd you go, worksheet? There you are. Wait. 18 and a 23.
Those will hit.
Can I get 2 DC 13 strength saving throws, please?
Oops.
You're probably going to pass, but just for the sake of consistency. Yeah, you're still standing. Warg on Blitz. Blitz. Bite. Super duper miss. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 arrows coming at Blitz.
Oh, why me?
I mean,
Because you're harder to hit.
are you?
I'll remember your temporary hit points in case it matters.
Yeah, I got him. That's fine.
11 short bows coming at Blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of hits. Are you going to shield? Do you have a shield?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a shield?
Yeah, shield up.
Ah! What does that make it?
25.
Oh. Look at all those 20. Oh, you
I
butt.
told you were making a mistake.
Wait. You used your reaction. To attack my ward.
You're right.
Oh!
That was a mistake.
Oh.
Whoopsie daisy.
I knew I had a reason. Ah, so
crafty.
what's my armor class that I'm trying to hit then?
20.
A 20, all right. That is 6 plus 8 is 14, plus 8 is 22, plus 4 is 26, plus 6 is 30, plus 4 is 34.
Wowzers. Okay. All right, 34.
Whoosh.
Damage.
Arrows.
Yeah, that hurts. Oh man.
Tahir.
Hey, some sparks shooting out of the arrow holes, and then I guess I might lose the heroism spell. Do I roll a concentration? I have to roll for each attack, I guess. Huh?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So 1, 2,
see,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay, this is my first time rolling one of these, so it's just Constitution. Okay, straight up.
Yep,
right?
Constitution saving throw. You just got to get a 10 or better 7 times in a row.
All right.
Nope.
That's it.
That doesn't sound good.
Don't need the rest of them unless you want to re-roll.
I've got a mind sharpener in my robes, my like Doctor Doom cape.
Yep.
It can 4 times give me an automatic. Let me see how can I show this to you.
Whenever a
Mind
creature fails
sharpener.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, look at that. Oh, but you don't have a reaction.
Oh, it uses its
You've
reaction.
already used that reaction.
I only get one. For crying out loud.
1 per turn.
Okay.
You can use a player reroll if you want.
I don't think it's worth it, man.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Heroism fades. And then Tahir.
Jokingly to Dahrian and say like, "Yeah, you called for me? No, you were just moving there. Oh, okay. Don't worry, big guy. Keep that armor nice and shiny, and he's gonna pat you just on the chest. And then
Not to there, to here.
don't worry, I'll take the front. What's up?
Zoop.
Green flame blade to warg up top.
Okay, work up top.
Bam.
16 will hit.
He takes, hold up.
Yep.
15 points total.
Still standing.
And as that happens, a fire leaps to one of the nondescript goblins that's nearby. for another 13 points.
Hey,
Let's say that guy.
this dude has a backstory. He has a wife and family. But we're never going to find about that because he just fell with the green flame blade. Memoirs burning in his pocket.
Second rapier attack towards Warg right here.
Ooh.
22 to hit.
Solid hit.
Another 6.
Not quite. Got any more in the chamber there?
I sure do. I'm quite hasted.
Oh.
26.
Yes. Yep.
For another 5.
That'll do. Woof.
And I'm gonna stand right here. It's like, how's it going?
Oh, not great. Andry, what might you be doing?
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of bad that we're killing all of these things. I'm gonna
You
punch
should
the,
feel bad. You
orc
should accept
inside
a
of him.
generous surrender. No.
25 to hit the work.
That hits. 11 is damage. Still standing. Plus 3 more?
Yeah.
Still standing. Oh, 9 is very much miss.
I will use a reroll.
Reroll deployed. 10 still misses.
That sucks.
Doing well.
Man, I wish I was level 2, then I could reckless.
Oh.
But I am gonna grapple him.
Okie dokie.
So,
Warg. Strength. How'd you do, Warg?
26.
Oh, Warg is critted on a 23, and you still dragged him down.
That's
he
terrible.
is grappled.
And I will put him in the moonbeam. As I move down here.
Got it.
Tahir, you're insane.
To get down there, you would open yourself to an attack of opportunity. Has a short bow, never mind. You're fine.
Alright, that's great. Tahir, what are you doing?
You ever heard of a concept called logical insanity? It's quite an interesting concept.
But you're concentrating.
Yeah. Logically. Is there an issue? As like sword, sword, sword.
And Tann, as that's happening, what might you be doing?
Well, they moved into where I was thinking. I hadn't come up with another plan quite yet.
It's fine. Just do it.
I don't.
Do your thing.
I know Andre's okay with it. Tahir, are you concentrating on anything right now?
Yes.
All right. Oh. Could I?
Yes.
Could I?
Yes, you can. I allow it.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could climb on the ceiling and drop off on the other side. Would I be able to do that so I don't mess up Tahir stuff?
So the ceilings are only about 10 feet in here, so you could go through Andre's. So you could. That's not what I meant to do. You could pass through Andre's space, taking double speed. Get over to here. Run over here. Like that's an open area, so you can't really run there. So that's kind of your corner there. Then you can run back over here, and then run over here, and then run down here, and then come back here and get over to here because you're ridiculously fast.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about making it back behind this corner. Like if I end up somewhere over.
Yeah, you could end up
over where you drop me off. Like that would be. Yeah, that works.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a d6 on that one.
Sure thing.
And you can end up anywhere up in this vector up here.
You got it.
Zonk. 2. I hate this spell so much.
It's my first time using it.
It's maybe not as bad as Spirit Guardians, but not a fan.
I just gotta do a little run.
That one. Andry, that'll steal two of your temporary hit points if you still had some.
I'm sorry.
No, they're all gone, but that's okay.
All right.
And
Updates
befo-
made.
awesome. And before I would have passed by these two wargs over. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I changed my mind. These guys over here.
Mhm.
Um. Sorry. I'd like to cast Thunder Wave, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that's an action.
That
So
is-
if I do, what are 2 more points? Yeah, what the heck? No, actually, no. I changed my mind. I'll just leave it.
Okay. All right.
All right, sorry, I'm done.
You got it. Sip that tea. Dahrian,
Uh-huh.
what are you up to?
I moved the moonbeam slightly.
You got it?
And get up in here.
All right. Goblin's like, come on. And Blitz.
Okay. Packing a wallet for the Borg in the corner.
Oh, in the corner. You got it?
What's that? Oh,
Oh, no. 3 rerolls left.
Okay, yeah.
Do it.
All right, 2 rerolls left.
Hey.
And, oh, that's a much better hit. That's 8 there. Still standing at the moment.
Another.
Oh, another hit.
Oh, just a little tickle.
Just a little tickle, but it definitely puts it in moonbeam range. Can I now see Blitz? Oh, sorry, Blitz. Anything else?
No.
Right, and
That's all.
moonbeam damage, please. 10. Oh, that's going to be a pass-fail here. Let's see. Wargie's Constitution 1, 2. 1 fail and dissolve. 1 pass. And still alive at the moment, but in a bad way. That's going to bring up Goblin bonus action disengage. Goblin bonus action disengage. We're going to bring up a warg who really does not want to be in that moonbeam and is going to try and break free. Strength. Oh, sorry, buddy. Tann.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shortbow wielding goblins set their eyes upon you and
Come
your
at me with my mirror image.
mirror images. I gotta decide if I hit even the mirror images first. So yes, please, thank you for that.
Yep. I forgot to.
Yep. Goblins, where you at? There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so, give me give me a d20 for the first one. A 6. Change the attack's target to a duplicate. You rolled a 6 or higher. Cool. It attacks duplicate. Duplicate's armor class is 10 plus your dexterity, which is less than a 15. You are down 1 duplicate.
Okay.
Give me a d20, please.
What?
A 9 is 8 or higher. 19 is higher. You are down another duplicate.
Okay.
Give me a d20, please. A 9 is not higher
Not
than
an
11.
11.
It aims at you, but a 12? Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, it's just a miss. Could I get a d20, please?
Mm-hmm.
An 11 targets your duplicate. A 16 hits it. That is the end of the duplicates, I believe. And then we got a 10 and a 6 and a 10 and an 8 and a 16. I think the 16 hits.
Yeah, 16 will hit.
6 points of piercing damage as you weather the storm.
Nice.
He laughs like a maniac.
Tahir, what do we got?
It's very rude not to engage your target within melee. It's
Oh,
against the rules of engagement. And he's just gonna just take his rapier and just do a wide slash across pretty much all 3 of these goblins that are right in front of him. This guy's getting a green flame blade.
you got it.
That'll miss.
Miss. 2 rerolls?
This, I will use one on this.
All right.
11 probably misses
Will
again.
miss.
Whatever. I have 2 more attacks. Bam.
15's gonna hit. That is 11. Done.
1 more rapier. Bam.
25's gonna hit.
Oh, bam.
9. Done.
And good evening.
Ooh. That's an
That's it.
interesting mage move. Andry. You got a warg by the tail. What you doing? I don't know what that means.
Muted
I
person.
think
Oh, is he muted?
You might be mute.
Oh,
I
sorry, you
think he has
muted.
unarmed fighting, which
Oh.
is what damage happened.
Yeah, it's unarmed fighting. He takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage if he's grappled by me. So I basically pick him up and slam him on the ground.
Oof. 2 points of damage there.
And then I will punch him. He's looking pretty rough, eh?
He's looking rough. This is likely good night, Prince.
All right. Yeah, we'll punch him.
Oh, 13 does hit though.
It does hit?
It hits.
Oh,
On the nose, and 13 damage is enough. No more warg. Ba-bing! What just went ba-bing?
But bing.
Ba-bing! Oh, hey, Quests and Cliffhangers. Thanks for the raid. Nice to see you. We are working our way through the Dark Tower, an upcoming OAR, Original Adventures Reincarnated release for Goodman Games. And the party is finishing mopping up some goblins.
I will
lot.
step up to the goblins
Yeah.
and I will say, you guys should have run when you had the chance. And I
But
will
we
punch
have that
you in the
chance
face.
now.
Oh, 13 probably misses, eh?
Oh, 13 does miss.
I'll
yeah.
use a reroll if we
Oh.
have any.
Player rerolls are now depleted. A 14 will still miss, though.
Well, damn it. And I will grapple the guy beside him because I'm tired of them running away.
You got it. I think you're going to win this one.
You think?
Maybe. 27? I mean, he posted up an 18. Respectable goblin number.
It's not bad. He's pretty wiry.
But, yeah, no, he's just tied up with that. Tann, what might we be doing?
Rather than zapping Andry again, because I've zapped him
Oh,
enough.
do it. Do it. I like it. It feels good.
This just got weird, man. But all right. He's just gonna do a little quick bop over here,
Mhm.
and then zap this guy. But he's gonna take a step back and do a little thunderbolt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, going lighter because
Going
I've
light.
used. Yeah, I've used a fair amount of spell slots. Not all of them, but you know, more.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go.
Oh, that will certainly zappy zap. Oh yeah. And which one was that one aimed at?
Just this guy in the corner.
This guy in the corner. Yeah, he is no longer a guy in the corner. And can I get my D6 for the zappy zap damage?
Oh yes. Sorry.
2 points
Dose.
of damage dealt. Not quite enough to kill, but they don't look happy. And so, as the goblins wither away, Dahrian, what are we doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and toll the dead on this guy.
Sure can wisdom saving throw from a goblin?
Yep.
12, probably not good enough.
No.
He is wounded, so give me the big numbers.
Let's see. So do that. Is it missing any hit points?
Yes, he is.
He is.
Oh, that is plenty. Bwong.
And then I'm gonna move here
Oh,
to block the. It looks like that's a doorway or something.
yeah, it's
No.
actually an opening, and as you move over to block that opening, you are able to see what lies beyond. What lies beyond is a large circular room with a rather interesting looking figure standing in the center. We'll get to that in just a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Blitz.
Yeah, I'm not stepping in there. I'm basically
Yep.
I'm just wanting to block it from, block any goblins from running this direction. So.
You got it. Blitz, what might you be doing?
All right, get the old mesa spinning and come over and help mop these guys up. Start with the one on the right there.
You got it. 19's gonna hit. That is it. Bwomp.
And the little guy northward.
Northward. 25's gonna hit. 13. Bwomp. Blitz, anything
Give a
else?
little nod to Andry, and that's good.
Our last 3 goblins cast down their short bows, break out their flasks, and lob a trio of Alchemist's Fire at Andry. Andry.
Oh boy.
Man.
That is going to be, where am I at here? 1, 2, 3. 16 for the armor class, correct?
Yep.
Only one of those hits. It bursts upon you and does 1d4 points of damage, but you are on fire. 4 points of fire damage to you. Tahir, what might you be doing?
Pretty much very similar to what I was in before, just a wide sweep of the 3 up top, green flame blade, rapier, rapier.
Mm-hmm.
24
24 is
to
going
hit.
to hit. 11 is
7.
1 down.
Flame hops the next guy for 7.
Oh, that's 2 down.
And 2 stabs. Actually, 1 stab, we'll see first. 26 to hit.
He'll do it. He had 1 hit point left. And
points.
with that, it goes quiet. The goblins defeated, bodies piled up everywhere, webs strewn about. Fire burns on Andry, but you get your act together and put that out fairly quickly. We're out of initiative, and let's talk for a quick moment about what you see just in the other room, and then we'll kind of go from there. Come back here. Ook.
Mighty Sam?
Oh.
Soggy Sam!
A circular 70-foot diameter room with a domed ceiling is just beyond Dahrian. The air is pleasantly chilly compared to the heat from the desert above and the dampness that you've got. You can see your breath, Dahrian, sort of condensing in there. There's a 11-foot tall painted stone statue in the center of the room. The statue depicts a humanoid with pale blue skin, a broad chest, muscled arms, an impressive white beard. Its attire, though, is a bit foolish. Yellow knickers, a vibrant green vest, a fancy purple shirt, a red pillbox hat. It's obviously designed to be comical or at least buffoonish. The figure is carrying a very large broom. Scattered all about you are the goods from the goblin's homestead. There's dozens of short swords, short bows, hundreds of arrows, several spears, a good 30 flasks of alchemist's fire, warg bodies, meat of various sorts. What all might the party be doing right now?
I'll call Andry over and say, "Get a load of this figure. Do you know what that might be?"
Wait, why would I know?
Well, didn't you say it was 11 feet tall?
11 feet tall. And
I thought
Andry, as you sort of look over at
perhaps it might be a giant.
But and all tall people know each other.
I thought
Pretty
it was.
Dahrian.
I
Well,
thought
Dahrian, you're like
I
stupid.
thought
All
it was
tall
maybe a
people-
giant.
Really stupid. Like, why would you possibly do that? I mean, that's why. How can you possibly comment to that? Hasted is just—he's really fast.
Yeah.
And so as you do look over there, Andry, it could be a depiction of a giant, or or it could be you. I mean, you're approaching 11 foot at the moment. Not the blue skin and the beard though. That's a little odd.
Well, don't go in there, Andry.
Wait, why?
Well, let's assess everything here.
Okay.
Let's get everybody healed up.
But
Uh,
why did we assess what the goblins were doing? I thought we were going to talk to them.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I
It's like a
apologize.
bloodbath in here.
I think
I can't help but feel responsible.
yes, yeah. I think Blitz had a bit of an itchy web finger, so
Ew.
That must have been the peanut I ate earlier.
those jokes,
the peanut you ate earlier.
every time you ran
Oh.
by, you shocked me. It felt so good.
Again, man, I don't know what you're into, but that's all you, man. Sorry for zapping you, and sorry to hear I gave you a little zap too.
You do that anytime you want.
Well, Tann, when you do that, I really don't appreciate when you do that because it really hurts and breaking concentration. And then he like starts to he just like slumps forward and just falls forward as the haste wears off. So like, well, next time don't do that. My heart gets really excited, and then
Tann
gone.
is gonna kneel next to him, give him a little pat on the back as he chugs down 3 healing potions. That's what those rules were for earlier.
Sounds good.
You're missing a D4 in all of those.
Yeah.
I am?
D4.
Oh Jesus, I am.
I
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. I don't, anybody talk me out of it. I don't know if it's a great idea, but under the circumstances, it maybe wouldn't hurt for us to kind of take a seat for an hour in here. I mean, this place had how many?
In here, the bloodbath?
Oh, you got like
don't worry.
Yes.
I'll
yes.
clean it up. Just
Or
sort
in the
of
room that we
meeting.
came in
Mhm.
at, if you would feel better. But I think an hour rest would be in order. This place was crawling with goblins. I would assume that anything coming along knows that these things were here and may just kind of leave whatever be. That we might be a little more secure in this particular spot.
Secure.
But
There's like 3 entrances to this room.
Well, I can get one. I'm pretty sure Dark can get the other.
yeah, the one to the north. I mean, we can see through there. I mean, that's the room that we were in. There's still a stone wall, I assume, on the other side. So there's 2 entrances to this room that we could go down and shut the door in the darkness. That I think would be pretty secure, and as long as we don't go into this room here with this 11-foot tall statue or whatever that we this would probably be the most secure place that I can think of that we've come across.
Andre's going to grab about 4 beds and put them together and lay down.
Okay.
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
move over to this spot right here, pull up the spell book, start casting Tiny Hut to block this entrance.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
All right. So it seems as though the party is planning on settling in for a little bit of rest and relaxation in this lovely room filled with approximately 50 goblin corpses, 4 wargs, a hobgoblin, the fumes from some alchemist fire, and all of the paraphernalia of goblinoid life. And
So many dead people.
just a fair number of dead bodies. As we head into that rest, I do need to ask for 2 important dice. You will be spending roughly an hour resting. I need to see 2 d6s, both of which you would like to see better than a 1. So don't roll a 1 on 2 d6s. Who would like to volunteer to go first?
Well, I got all my ones out earlier. 1
Do it
on a
then.
6, a 1 on an 8.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
There we
All
go.
right, we got a 6 and a 5. A short rest is acquired. Congratulations. We will start to do our break here. You may go ahead and expend your hit dice. You may go ahead and recover spells if you have such effects. The hut will pass the time away and good to go. We will pick back up next week with the benefits of our short rest, working our way through the Dark Tower from original Adventures Reincarnated. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Alex, I do see you out there. If you have a moment, please take a look around and send us on a raid to somewhere cool. That could be, again, 80's Dance Party. If we don't see anybody else out there doing something similar. And a quick heads up and congratulations to Alex and the team on the Extra Life. We cracked, I think, $3,500 donated, something in that range. Real good cause. That's fun every year. It was a 12-hour campaign doing Ravenloft. If you want to see some interesting times and some sleep-deprived players, check that out on the YouTubes. And swing by Discord and have some fun and hang out with us too. All right. Thanks, everybody. Any last-minute shout-outs as we start to head away?
Thanks
Thank
for the
you.
game.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
thanks, Casey.
Congrats on keeping up with all the goblin
Yeah.
shenanigans
Yes.
that we threw you through.
Well done.
That's okay. I appreciate it. It's fun to do a mass combat every once in a while. Thankfully, unless you pick option 7 of 4, I won't have to do that again for another session or 2. But we'll see. Dice are always funny. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Bye.
Night all.
Bye.